Hey, it's the Basement Benchwarmers podcast. We've moved locations. We are out of the basement. They let us out. We got myself, Ed, Glenn, Willie, and Tim here tonight for our first outdoor show ever, I think. Ever?
You are correct.
Yep. So tonight we are going to talk about a few things. We'll talk about the NFL, the NBA Finals for sure. Also, a little bit about the MLB. Our new segment we're going to have called What the Tweet when we talk about, well, we'll explain it when we get to it. And also, that's about it. The good band, the ugly, like we always do also. So let's start out tonight like I always do. How was your guys' week? Let's start with Ed.
Well, this is our first outside show, but we've done one prison show. If you guys remember that one. I don't know.
I thought that wasn't tape.
That's the origins of the shower stall, right?
They still use some of the sound bites from me screaming in the shower.
You ever find that bar of soap?
I found 2 bars of soap.
He blows bubbles every time he farts.
Those jailhouse burritos were good too. So it was a good week. Everybody had a good week, right?
Yeah.
Great week.
Yeah, I found out June is National Defense Gun Use Awareness Month. Pretty interesting. And June 2nd was National Donut Day.
What?
Yeah.
You got free donuts?
Friday. Yeah, so I went to Quick Trip. I had to use my 9mm to get the lady from trying to force me to eat a Long John for her. Yeah, it's pretty gross.
That was
From the inside out?
Quick Trip, they had free Long Johns at Quick Trip.
if you bought a coffee.
Yeah, everybody.
It kept walking in and out, walking in and out.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Was Little John there too?
Little John? That was the one I got. Plantain.
And you little Ed with him too.
Well,
Little critter with you too.
Little John's the best, man. You guys listen to him? He's a musician.
Is he?
Yeah.
No way!
Okay.
Do you remember his Christmas song? That Christmas song is hilarious. You ever
I'm sure.
Oh, it's awesome.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's him. He has a Christmas song. I'll play it for you guys later. No, next year at Christmas, remind me. You got a Christmas thing we'll do.
You guys do know that's Chappelle, right?
No.
The funny one, not the real guy.
No, but Lil Wayne does this. He acts the same way.
Oh, okay.
He does say that all the time, right? Yeah,
Little John?
Yeah, he goes,
Little
no,
John?
Little John. No way! That's, yeah.
He's all wiped out on scissor up or whatever.
Thank you.
Scissor.
Probably, I've never had
Hey,
it.
Glenn, how's your weekend?
It's good. No, you want me to get into it?
Yeah, maybe tell us something. We got this whole podcast going here.
How did the week start? I had a long weekend. Started work on Tuesday.
Unlike Amy. She was short.
Yeah, she got shorted on her weekend.
Glenn had a headache.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Friday was good. Went out with some decent people. And Tim.
Yeah. We saw DL.
Oh, I was there.
Yeah, we went out, remember?
Yeah, one old fashioned game too.
Then Saturday, we went to a Sox game with a couple guys. Good time.
How was that show?
Historical game. Scott's going to get into that later.
It was cool.
Was it?
The stadium's not bad. I like that. I've always liked that stadium. Yeah, it's fine.
Walk around. It's
It's a nice stadium.
Did you see his?
They got elote. They got Cuban sandwiches. Cuban sandwiches very good. They got a lot of good stuff there.
You want a beef?
Oh, they had mac and cheese, a green chili mac and cheese, a brisket mac and cheese. And what was the other one that we saw that caught our eye?
Bacon and brisket.
Yeah.
Oh, they actually had
that
brisket.
sounds good.
Yeah, and a chipotle
Really?
mac and cheese.
Wow.
Yeah, that did look.
When we going?
Whenever.
Well, they're not putting a product on the field. They might as well put it in the concession stand.
Yeah, because Jerry Radzeff doesn't like making money in sports.
Yeah. Otherwise, it was a good week.
Yeah, I had a good week as well. I mean, Friday was fun downtown and watched people walk around and violated the neighbors' airspace with smoke.
Bitches.
Right, Tim?
Were they complaining?
Oh yeah, you missed it. They complained about smoke.
Hopefully they're not
We didn't smoke,
listeners.
so we didn't do it.
Yeah. Was it the upstairs?
Tim.
No, it was right next door.
Yeah, because they were sitting outside. I guess.
They were-
Before we got there.
No,
They were there
the whole time. But I thought our conversation would sour more than cigarette smoke.
any one of the
Right.
conversations.
Which one?
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
And then, went to the baseball game. Thank you, Glenn. It was awesome.
Watched your Tigers get beat in a strange way.
Strange way. Very strange. So,
Can't wait to hear about it.
yeah.
You should watch sports.
I'm on the edge of my seat right
I
now.
know.
He's
I'm all
edgy.
excited.
My ass is on the edge of the seat. I'm
Whoa!
like
Is-
centered over it, but my ass is hanging over.
Is the chair okay?
Oh wow.
Jeez, that's not even nice. These are mean.
So, yeah.
No, the
Good
chairs
week. This is going to be another great week. Tim, you're looking forward to this week because how many days in a row are you going to be drunk?
Well, starting tonight, 3 days. Yeah,
So, how was
why
your week?
3?
My week was good. Again, a lot of golf. So, watched game 1 of the finals, and Denver did everything that I thought they would. Ate a cookie for the finals. That was actually a lot of fun too. While I ate pretty much all the snacks I had left in my house.
I'm guessing that cookie was a chocolate chip.
No,
It was
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
yeah,
I bet
like the
that peanut butter was imported from like.
Chile.
I was gonna say Colombia, but yeah.
Okay, say Chile.
Golf Rivermore Saturday, which is one of my favorite courses. And
How'd you shoot?
shot at 96. Yeah, not at 96. Sorry.
Flip it around.
Oh yeah.
97.
Oh,
So I was consistent.
sucker.
So yeah, still can't putt with shit. So hopefully that'll turn around Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
So Friday hung out club and then had some awesome old fashions and caught up with old high school basketball teammate and relived some of my actually the only glorious moment that I had in high school was winning a game on a last second shot. So yeah, every time I see him, brings it up. Every time.
This is where you start the Bruce Springsteen Glory Days.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, good week. Scott?
Mine was about the same as everybody else. So went to a baseball game.
Yeah, we all kind of had parallel weekends.
Yeah. I moved furniture on
I was
Saturday.
going to say, yeah, you have like
Moved furniture. So that was always fun, but it actually went a lot easier than I thought. A friend of Jace came over, helped us, and we got it done. We were done taking it out within 45 minutes. All that furniture. So it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be.
Did you shower before you did that, or you?
No, I showered after. It was raining weird. So, but the weather for the game was beautiful. So
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I couldn't go wrong for that. That was actually a nice weather game. So
Yeah, even sitting in the sun.
yeah, it was
Wasn't too
it
bad.
was fine. Yeah, it was a good time. So yeah, golf. I golfed the league last week. Nothing special. I won't do anything else. I don't think that I can remember. I don't know. Starts getting busy next few weeks. So doing a golf outing this week, Lake Long Lodge, for work Wednesday. So I'll be out there. So
Delavan, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
nice course.
yeah, it's not bad. It's all Hidden Oaks, is it called? I think.
I think
Hidden Oaks.
so.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be a good time. So we'll check that out, I guess. So
For most of us, bags starts this week.
Yes.
Something to look forward to. Monday for a couple
Yeah,
of guys.
bags.
we
Wednesdays for
start for sure tomorrow.
Yeah.
What time? 6:30.
Stairs at 6:30. Yeah.
Practice starts at 6.
When's
Yeah,
Coop start?
6:49.
Coop, whenever we want it to start.
Ooh,
It is
Coop
Coop season,
League.
guys.
Yeah, I
It
know.
is Coop.
Is it that goofy game where you gotta throw shit?
It sticks.
Sticks?
Yeah.
I'm out.
But you play bags, the other goofy game where you throw shit.
Yeah,
Trying to get it in the
It's
hole.
more natural holding a sack in his hand than
Yeah.
a stick.
that's right. I like beans in my hands.
Big sack and a huge hole.
That's why bowling I always just hold that the whole time.
Call the rosin. Yeah, resin.
Yeah. So like I said, tonight's show, let's get to how we start every week, the good, bad, the ugly. Let's start with that, and let's start with what do you guys want to start with? Let's start with
Bad.
right in the middle.
Because we never start with the bad. Every time I've been.
He just wants to hear.
I want to hear the White Sox.
I like
game.
it.
Well, mine's ugly.
Let's start with
So,
the
yeah,
ugly.
Let's start with
You
your
start.
ugly.
So the ugly. So it's the first guy. We went to the Sox Tigers game the other day. It was a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits in that game.
7 hits.
7. It's a 7-hit game. Because we played a money game. Willie got shut out.
Yep.
Oh,
I
it
know
was
the
you.
feeling,
It was
Willie.
the dollar game?
Yeah, dollar game.
Great game.
Yeah. So we played a dollar game with our new rule up too. If a guy walks, you get the next guy. The next time you play, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, you get to hold
And
it.
hit by pitch is the
Yeah,
same
same
as
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything that keeps your at bat.
Oh, I like that.
But it's an error, you give it up. Yeah. So anyway, that's just a rule next time play. So anyway, the game ends on a wild ball, pass ball. Catch hit the umpire right in the face. The umpire went down like a ton of bricks laying there. They were checking on him as the guy who scored. But the interesting thing, the other 2 runs in the game were scored on pass ball, wild pitches also. So the game was 2-1, and everything was scored on wild pitches and pass balls.
No RBIs.
No,
So no earned runs.
No.
runs.
0 earned runs, 2-1.
Nice.
So that was, and actually it could be ugly and good. Kind of, you saw history. I don't know if it's history. It probably isn't. I'm sure it's happened, but that's insane. 2-1 extra inning game, and yeah.
Who'd the White Sox beat? Indian Trail, you said?
Even worse, Detroit.
And I was saying, thing for me and myself, as you know, one of my personal fantasy heroes is Miguel Cabrera, and he didn't get an at bat that day. I was upset.
They give him
about
a rocking chair though for his retirement. Oh wait, that
that. They might did it. Oh, they played him
Did we
already
just
once.
see
Have
him?
they yet?
We saw Miguel play. He played the other day, though, when we were there earlier.
We played in
he played
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
He played.
Milwaukee,
Yeah,
he played.
Yeah, he hit that rope.
Yeah.
Right in front of us.
Yep. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
right,
So,
right before Rick got the puree.
yeah.
Oh,
It was
blueberry puree.
in between my nut handing out.
Yeah.
And on my nuts.
Baez got a warm welcome from the
Yeah,
Chicago
he did.
fans.
Yeah, he got it.
every
Really?
at bat.
No. Not at all.
Bluebirds.
Yeah.
Glad they kept the core together.
Glad they kept it together.
Cool.
Contreras. Anyway,
Contreras.
maybe that'll be your ugly. I don't know.
No.
You go. Is it you?
Oh,
no,
Timmy.
You. Go ahead, Tim. Ugly.
We always go this way.
Yeah.
So my ugly is our boy John Morant. Adam Silver had a press conference during the finals and said that the NBA, during their investigation, has uncovered more evidence about John Morant and won't reveal it until after the finals. So for them to say something like that, of that magnitude during the finals, I think, it's kind of a good that Silver, decided not to say anything to distract the finals. But, for him to say that in a way too makes you wonder like what more they found. And I'm going to call that he's going to get suspended for at least half the season.
I'm calling 41 games.
Yeah.
Right now. Yeah. Or at least not till after Christmas.
I'm
something
going to
like that.
guess because
Right.
we haven't talked about it, but it is turkey season. So I'm guessing maybe he pulled a shotgun out. Maybe he was in camouflage.
Maybe.
Although it was interesting how Adam Silver ended the press conference. He's like, no more questions. Pew! Like Yosemite Sam.
I say.
That is awesome.
No, that's how Adam Silver ended the press conference. Yeah. But yeah, I did see the same thing. And that's part of my bad is going to be something added on to that. So
Gotcha.
something different. So Willie, go ahead.
my bad's not sports related.
It's
at all,
ugly.
but it's
Ugly.
ugly.
Yeah.
Not sports related. The train crash in India.
Yeah.
So they had 3 trains with 2,200 people on there, and 300 died. And one of the trains was just a sitting train.
Got hit.
You got hit.
Someone missed.
Have you ever
Stop.
seen those videos of those people in India? They're like hanging on the outsides of the train. There's like
I
no
thought those were
safety.
buses. Same
Both, yeah. Dude, it's
Trains,
crazy.
Yeah.
There's just like people on the outside just hanging on.
We're gonna find out it was a failed Patco switch.
Not in India. Not in India. No, they have their own.
Watch, there's a Chinese knockoff Patco with like a
Pattyco.
tree and some shit at the end.
Patty
And you know what? One of the guys that works there, he's got like a goatee as well. Whatever.
Yeah, the owner's son.
Wait a minute.
Glenn, you're ugly.
I'm glad we can laugh so much at the death of 300 people.
There could have been more.
What was the old George Carlin? Where? Over in India. Yeah, fuck. Or was Pakistan. Fuck Pakistan.
All right, my ugly is I'm gonna slaughter this name. You guys probably know how to say it. Menkowitz, former Yankee and Twins.
Doug Mankiewicz?
how you say it?
I don't know.
Jesus,
I'm
I
guessing.
slaughtered him.
Weird Al Mankiewicz.
I don't know what
Yeah,
your,
yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what your thing is, but that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's probably him. He's bad mouthing A-Rod
No,
because they used to play high school baseball together,
In Miami.
and they played.
Right.
And they played on the Yankees together, and he doesn't talk to them, doesn't get involved in the team tweets. To me, it's just kind of petty. Like now, at this point in your career, you're bringing this stuff up,
Right.
like trying to throw him under the bus.
Did he call him a horrible player?
No, he called him a horrible person.
No.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
said he'll only talk to you in certain situations because he's trying to get into heaven. That was his quote. So it was just kind of ridiculous.
That's petty.
It's very petty.
He's mad at A-Rod.
He was saying that about A-Rod.
Yeah, I could
to
see
AJ
A-Rod being
Brzezinski.
like that though.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
he's probably a bad person. I mean, he's kind of phony when you see him. But I don't know the guy. Maybe J-Lo liked him, or
I don't
You
know.
know, like a
But
lot
what are
of
you
people.
gaining by saying that in a
Well,
public-
being
No,
phony and
I don't
being
know.
a stuck-up prick doesn't make you a bad person.
No,
It makes
no,
you a person that's not likable. Right.
yeah, it's a good point. He's
Yeah.
not likable.
Yeah, maybe. Although I don't mind him when he's on the coverage for
He
baseball.
knows his
He's
stuff.
decent. I mean, he's not bad. He's not terrible, crazy, or anything like that. So yeah.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's very petty.
Ugly.
My ugly is the Jamie Foxx story.
Oh,
I mean, I brought it up a few weeks
which
ago.
one?
I know. That's what I mean. I brought it up a few weeks ago. It's like he was on his deathbed. And you're like, holy shit, what happened to Jamie Foxx? Then like a week later, his daughter comes out and says, you guys are all full of shit. He was out shopping with me today or something. And now, like a week later, they're saying they think it's like a possible vax injury. He's paralyzed and I think blind right now.
Yeah, nobody knows what's going on with him.
Nobody knows, but his daughter come out and was like, oh no, we were out shopping and
Right.
allegedly
she's just full of shit.
it's a blood clot.
They're
that
saying
he
a
got
blood clot
from
in his
the
brain.
vaccine that
Yeah.
traveled to his brain, and he was getting the shot because the film he was on was
Forced
making
him to.
making
Yeah.
Wow.
And then
Or they
they
wouldn't
shot the
allow
rest of the film without him.
Yeah,
So
they
it's
finished them.
and I bring up Jamie Foxx too because he's a sports guy. He did Ali. He did what was the other one he did? I just did another one.
He was in
Jamie
Given
Foxx
Sunday.
did Ali.
No, he didn't know.
That was Will Smith.
No, who's not Ali?
Catch the play.
No, he was in Ali, wasn't he?
I don't know. He might have been somebody. I just know Any Given Sunday.
Yeah, Any Given Sunday. I mean, he does sports.
He's
He's done a few
steaming.
sports movies.
Will it be Eamon? Right? He's Will Demon, right?
So yeah, we don't know what the story is, so it's just a mess.
Right.
My bad is off of the John Moran thing. So after Adam Silver brings us out and he didn't just said, well, we'll talk about it after. He was asked about it. Adam Silver did not bring it up. He was asked about the press conference and he went into it for about maybe 30 seconds to a minute and said, we found things. We're just going to talk about it later, like Tim said. And then one of the someone on ESPN, I don't know who it is, I don't really care, basically got after Adam Silver. He shouldn't have said nothing. Now he took away anyway. Now people are thinking and worrying and wondering about it. He answered the question he was asked. I mean, he
Well,
said
we-
what he said and moved away from it.
Well, luckily he was scheduled to be on the show tonight
Yeah,
on our podcast, but we took precautions.
yeah. We don't want to put him on here and take away from other sports stars we're talking about.
Yeah,
today.
so
Because the finals are on tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want to take away from Steaming Willie Bean. So yeah. So that was my bad. Tim.
My bad is about the soon-to-be possibly Las Vegas A's. The Stanford economic professor disputed the A's claim for asking for $380 million of public funds to help fund their $1.5 billion stadium. The economics professor stated that the A's would have to sell out all 81 home games in order for them to make any money
In Vegas?
and they have to play Kansas City like 4 times. So there's no way they're selling out those games.
Yeah, I saw a similar headline. I didn't get into the story, but the owner is really strapped for cash, and he's close to just selling it all.
You should.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, who owns the A's now? Is it still the Finley family?
No, it's not the Finley family. His name is the funny thing is he's a real estate investor as well. So yeah. So I just thought that's my bad.
Well, I will say that if they do it, that stadium looks awesome. The new stadium they
Oh, yeah.
we're proposing
Yeah.
to build across
Right.
from MGM right there. It's going to be incredible.
Yeah,
if
no
they do
parking
do it.
back, so it's all public transportation as well. So and they said that they're going to have because the T-Mobile Center has concerts there, they're going to have concerts at their stadium as well.
I think Vegas should just fund it.
I think they can.
Vegas how about just tell the A's owner, do like Soldier Field, we're going to own the stadium. You bring your team here,
Right,
I got an
just
idea.
like they do Soldier Field.
right.
I got an
Sox
idea.
Stadium too, right?
Here's how you.
I
fund it.
think they own Sox. Oh, they don't own Sox. Oh, they don't.
I don't think so.
Wow,
Yeah, that was the big thing. That was it. Jared trying to take the team to Tampa Bay.
he should have now in the stadium. I would have.
Right.
So
for Vegas to fund it, here's how you do it. You make it a prize on a progressive slot machine that you never give away.
You can win a stadium.
You can win a baseball team. I'm gonna win this.
What's team? The A's.
Oh,
Oh,
I got the A's.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll
Yeah.
take. I'll
You
just
know
take
what
$5.
it
I'll take an
do
hour
I get
free
Brad
slot
Pitt? Do I
play.
get Brad Pitt too? Nah, never mind.
Nick Papagiorgio would win it on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Right.
Guaranteed Rate Field is owned by the state of Illinois through the Illinois Sports Facilities Authority.
Right.
It costs $137 million to build.
Oh, I was confused. The Bears are only a football stadium, not at home, but it's not baseball. I wonder if there's more baseball stadiums. Probably a lot of baseball, but the A's would be a great example to do that.
Yeah, but
Because
it's just
it's good for them. The city of,
right.
Vegas, it'll just be another place for people to come and go to. I mean,
Right.
not that they need to sell their city to people to come, but
No, it's one more thing to make it a
More
family.
places. concert venue, like you said, you could have. I mean, if you built it right, you could have, instead of going over in the walk, big, you could have Elite Eight stuff there and stuff like
Yeah.
that. A little smaller venue, but
Right.
still big.
Women's national championship.
Yeah,
game.
yeah, do stuff.
UNLV could play there.
Yeah.
Well,
They could.
They play at the Raiders Stadium.
Do they?
it's awesome. So yeah, okay.
Willie,
You did your bet already, right?
Yeah, he started.
Okay. So my bet is going to be what we read or what you sent out. Is that the Bears are thinking about going to Naperville as opposed to Arlington Heights?
The
How much
Naperville
longer of a
Bears,
drive is that going to be?
Hour and a half. It's a drive.
Jeez.
Extra 45 minutes.
It's like almost going to Chicago.
Well, past Chicago. It's
yeah,
worse.
but Naperville's nothing to write home about either.
The only plus side is you don't have to go into the city to get to it.
Yeah, we were
That's-
talking before. We think it's just a ploy. It's just their way of fighting the Cook County tax base and telling them. Okay,
Yeah, I bet Cook County's trying to milk them for tons of extras and we need to get 7,000 union guys on this job, and you know,
maybe Cook County's waiting for hardball, so they don't move so field.
that's another way. Yeah.
That's fine.
So they become the Nappy Bears.
The Happy Bears.
Dimes. That moron.
Bring him back. He's dead. Isn't
He did pass away, I think.
I think so, yeah.
No.
My dad's Noah Syndergaard. 11 starts. He's 54 ERA, 389 strikeout to walk ratio. Tuesday, surrendered 5 runs and 7 hits including 3 home runs before they pulled him. The manager, Dave Roberts, was non-committal about him making his next start. So he goes to the Dodgers to kind of resurrect his career. Gets a 1-year contract and he's not doing anything with it.
Is this the guy? Did he cut his hair?
That's Thor, right?
Yeah, Thor, yeah.
He cut his hair, so what's the old
Samson and Delilah.
Yeah, there you go.
Samson.
Yeah. Yeah. And in that Dodger team is missing Dustin May right now. They're missing Walker Buehler.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah, no, I'm just saying for pitchers. I mean, I think there's one more guy that's out
Is
too.
Urias
Not-
healthy?
I don't know if Urias.
No, he
is,
was put on
Urias
the,
is out too,
yeah,
isn't he?
yeah.
So,
Thing with Syndergaard is it was a shot in the dark for them.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
not for 1 year.
Low
deal.
risk, high reward.
Yeah, he pitched when I was out there when I saw the Cubs playing about a month ago.
But you're
or
still
whatever. He
seeing
was
it.
terrible.
You're still seeing in fantasy drafts guys drafting him higher than
Right.
guys that are legit. You know, it's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a good reputation for a while. He was tough.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, maybe move the bullpen. Maybe
got to.
maybe make him a short reliever or something like that, or maybe
Yeah.
get him a 7th inning guy. I
Get
don't
him,
know.
get his stuff straightened out.
And who was he was with the Mets? He was there with DeGrom. Syndergaard, who was the other guy?
Matt Harvey was that big.
Batman.
He was supposed to be the best one of all of them.
Right.
Well, Wheeler came out of that group, and also there's one more too. But there was like 6 or 7 of them, and none of them did shit for the Mets except DeGrom.
Right. Yeah.
And he's on the DL again right now. I think.
Was he?
I think he would come out of the game the other day
Who
in
was that?
Texas. DeGrom.
Yeah, he did get her, I think. Yeah.
Syndergaard was on Impractical Jokers.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
Nice.
Is that the
It was the punishment for Joe.
So my bad is going back to your Naperville thing. Lori Lightfoot, remember that lady?
Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
she's I think she's a fox.
she was
He
hired
likes
by
younger women.
Harvard University as a professor. She was the first mayor in 40 years in Chicago to lose a re-election.
She couldn't cheat.
And Harvard's response was after they hired her, "We believe our students will benefit from her experiences, insights and knowledge of leadership decision making. She's been an absolute fucking disaster. She's
and the new mayor's not much better.
Well, I think it's worse.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
Right.
and she's the
Time will
lost.
tell, right?
Right,
Mhm.
yeah, we'll see. But yeah, she's part of that Bears fiasco that screwed up everything, and she's a disaster. So Harvard's like, let's hire her and have her teach our children. They're our future. Teach them well.
She fits
Let
she fits the
them
quota.
lead the way. Show
Black.
all the beauty they possess.
Lesbian
inside.
woman. Fills a quota.
Probably.
He pacifies their woke students.
Yeah, I mean that's Harvard right there.
Harvard.
That's all that
Lost
those
track.
big schools.
We'll backtrack.
I like it.
We'll sing for you.
I could hear it.
Just
Make
I,
it
I want,
easy.
I want you guys to keep talking over me because it
Let
sounded
the
cool. Like I was like, was a backtrack. Sounded good. I enjoyed it.
They just shut us off because you use copyright music.
I sounded so good.
Yeah.
Was it Whitney Houston?
Is that really?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, obviously.
And that was
And
that was the
that
line
was-
that Jack
that's
Black used in School of Rock, right?
It's Dolly Parton.
no, that was what she's singing in the Bodyguard too.
All right.
Scott's
Who's up?
favorite movie, by the way.
Yes, it is. One of
Dolly
my
Parton
favorites.
wrote that song. though.
Under
Yes, she
yeah,
did. Yes.
long time ago.
I think she won an
She's
Oscar
still
for that movie, maybe? Or was I nominated?
Dolly
What-
Parton's still alive.
Yeah, she just put out a rock album.
Mm-hmm.
She like with like Montreal cameos on it.
Yeah,
The whole thing is
it's supposed to be really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's her and Kid Rock. Oh, I don't know.
Her boobs are 37. She's 75. Anyway, my good is Terry Stotts is back in Milwaukee.
Nice one.
Good assistant coach, good depth of the bench, veteran coaching, and I like Terry Stotts, so I'm glad he's back in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
So Terry
Good.
Stotts is my good.
Right. So you won't have a Joe Mazzulla moment.
Yeah, something does happen. We've got a guy that can coach
Right.
the team.
Actually, call a timeout when he needs to.
I forgot to say though. Well, go ahead. I'll talk about him after. Go ahead. Go ahead with your guys' stuff. Good.
All right. So my good is the great guard era at Wisconsin received one of the highest basketball recruits in the history of Wisconsin basketball. They received a
Ronnie?
what's that?
Ronnie's coming? Oh. I was all excited. Like,
Right.
like I thought it was.
So they received a four-star recruit from Daniel Freitag. He's a point guard from Minnesota, and he is the fifth highest rated recruit in Wisconsin men's basketball history.
Rashad Griffith Jr. What?
No. Who do you think number one is?
Michael Finley.
No.
Oh, Sam Oakey.
No, he's top five though.
Sam Oakey was.
Sam
I remember
Oakey
Sam
was.
Oakey was a monster.
Right.
They thought he was gonna be the best player ever. When he
Brian Butch was the highest rated.
Oh, Brian Butch. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember. How about the kid that played the Rockets for a minute? I thought he was pretty good too. I don't know if he
Oh,
was,
Sam.
Sam Decker was
yeah,
the top
Decker.
five recruit.
yeah,
as
Sam
well.
Decker would have gone. Yeah, Sam Decker was a good combination of length and shooting.
Right.
He just didn't make out in pros.
He was super athletic.
Yeah.
Right.
He was good.
Yeah. So so great for Wisconsin basketball. They actually have a pipeline now from Minnesota to Wisconsin. So it's good to see them like stealing recruits from Minnesota. That's my good.
Oh, Willie, you're good.
My good is Jokic, his quiet triple double.
His ninth, by the way.
Yeah, ninth, and he's he tied what Jason Kidd as far as their first triple double, right?
Second in NBA finals history.
Right. Yeah. Did I steal yours?
Now I'm just
He's correcting you.
Correcting you,
That's
okay.
all.
Right.
Trivia question.
yes.
3 players have averaged a triple double going into the finals. Going into the finals have averaged triple doubles. One is Jokic.
Right.
The other 2,
Magic.
Gary Johnson, averaged triple double going into the finals.
Russell?
Nope.
Chamberlain.
Yes.
Wow.
It's always going to be Russell and Chamberlain for triple doubles or rebounds or.
I wonder if there's blocks though for them. I'm not sure. Could be. Could have been.
I got something about the NBA Finals about 10 records.
I don't think Will Chamberlain had 10 assists his whole career.
Oh yeah, he did.
Will Chamberlain? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
He got tons of assists.
Yeah.
because Everybody there was
Yes,
like 4
10,000
white guys jumping up and down.
10,000
Like
assists according to him.
No, those
He
are all on
finished-
his own.
those are all dunks.
Okay, Glenn, you're good.
So last week, my good was Liam Hendricks pitching, coming off cancer, pitching his first game. Today, he got his first win. Came in I believe, the 8th or the 9th, 2-2 tie, shut out the side, and then the Sox scored 4 more, so he gets the win.
Nice.
Who did he?
And ironically, on National Cancer Survivors Day.
Oh,
Is that
wow.
right?
Awesome.
Nice.
Wow.
So
Nice.
somebody was looking out for him.
I'll say.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, this moonshine's really good, by the way.
You're welcome.
Great call for the lemonade.
Yeah, it's delicious.
So you brought this?
Yeah.
Nice.
Straight from Tennessee.
Golf cart.
Tennessee.
So we got Bomb Pop Moonshine.
Yeah.
With lemonade in it.
Delicious.
And it's good for you because of the lemons.
But not good for you because of the sucralose. Sucralose.
Well, I would have had sugar. I didn't eat sugar-free stuff.
How'd you find out that makes you crap your pants?
I learned after a while. Actually, Amber's aunt used to always make desserts. We'd go over there. So you go like for Thanksgiving or something. It's like, oh, here's like some pie. Then you'd eat it and you'd be like, oh, it's sugar-free pie. And then I'd be on the toilet for an hour down there just destroying her bathroom.
Wasn't the six
Is that
plates?
why?
Wasn't the
And
six
they only
plates of
had
dinner
one.
you had?
They only had one bathroom in the house too.
Right.
Oh, they
Did you disconnect the chain from the plunger?
I already felt bad enough for that toilet.
Give him up, Ducker.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I couldn't
The
stand
toilet
it.
was
I
sweating
wish
when
my
you got
legs were
off of it.
shaking too much.
You're sweating.
It,
Feels like you're defusing a bomb.
it was like 3 years in a row it happened. And it's like I only ate the Jello. Oh shit! It's sugar-free Jello. I guarantee. And it used to be Splenda. It was mostly
Or,
Splenda.
or was she like diabetic or something?
Yeah.
See, I'm the kind of guy that comes to the thing. I know it's their house, but you got to make regular dessert for other people too, though.
Uh-huh.
But
we didn't
sugar-free
know.
dessert's kind of like,
And then she'd
it's
be
a
like-
waste of my time.
Every time I'd ask, "Oh no, honey, it's perfect. You know, it's like right from the heart." And it's like, yeah, right to my asshole.
Straight
Right
from
to
her
my
heart to your
colon.
fart.
Same thing for you, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I will say though, sugar-free Jello and regular Jello tastes the same.
Yeah, it does. It's hard to tell.
Yeah,
That's why you
And sugar-free Jello is easier to make.
Once you put the
You
vodka,
don't got to add anything to it.
once you put the vodka,
Sugar,
you don't
sugar,
even
the
notice.
Jello, you gotta
Spot on.
dilute the sugar and
Yeah.
the real stuff. What was it again?
Once you put the vodka in, you don't even notice.
Right.
Or Malort, like Willie likes to do.
And a couple. Yeah. It's gonna make it interesting.
And I'm
Your
bringing up the.
old-fashioned Jello shots are fucking divine, by the way.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah, they are.
You put a cherry in them? I
The
don't know if I've
pudding,
ever had them, have I?
I think you have.
pudding shots are way better. You make.
Yeah, pudding shit. Well, hey, his wife makes pudding shit.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, they're putting shots are the best. Grow up.
69.
Those are actually
pudding
my
shots.
pudding shots.
Pudding shots brings
Dinner.
all the boys to the yard.
Oh my god!
All right. Thanks a lot for coming,
Glenn's
everyone.
no longer invited here.
Shortest podcast ever.
That's the
Oh,
great thing about podcasting. They can't even fire you.
Right.
You know, it's like we only made like $1 in the last 3 years. So it's like, okay, I got a good left, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I got Rosang. You see that? The golfer, LPGA, 19-year-old. She's 2-time NCAA champion. First time that's ever happened. Played her first tournament this weekend. She won. And they were saying, some of the guys were coming out, you know, like, or not the guys, but the pundits were coming out and they're like, be ready. She's going to be good. She's going to, you know, beat you. And she did.
Yeah.
And she kind of screwed up, it looks like, today. She shot a 74, ended up in a tie, but she won. I mean, they must have went to a playoff. I didn't see the update yet
That's awesome.
because it was at Showtime or
it was a
whatever.
LPG. LPG
Yeah, she's
isn't it?
9 under,
How old is she?
19,
19.
and
Good for
she's
her.
legit.
Yeah.
She's going to be a top women's
Oh, yeah.
player. And she ain't going to be Michelle Wee. Oh, I'm shooting from the men's tees. I hope not. She's actually the real deal. She's not made up on a website.
I think
as a-
she broke all the Tiger Woods records at Stanford.
So she won today. She won $421,000 on her first day of work.
Yeah, got to give her caddy 10%.
Oh, so she only probably brought home $380,000 as a
Well,
19-year-old.
what state was it in?
Jersey.
Jersey. Oh, she brought home $11.
She owed them money back in
Right.
the day.
And had to contribute to the Donald Trump Library.
Chris Christie Library.
Ruth Chris?
It's under-
What are
it's
we
under-
talking
Oh,
about?
I like steak.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was that. So
Cool.
I'm going to guess she's going to be in our goods more coming up
I'm sure.
ahead here.
That's awesome.
Until some dude starts playing women's golf and beats her, and we'll talk about him all the time.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
He'll be sponsored by Bud Light too. Too
I
soon.
think he should have to tape his junk, behind him so he
You gotta tuck it.
Tuck
Tuck
it.
You got to tuck it while you shoot.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. She's got to tuck it. He's got to tuck it. Everybody's tucking it. I don't know.
It's like a song.
Right?
Like
Elba.
Sounds like Red Solo Cup.
like Booty Man.
Booty Man.
Tuck it, man.
He's tucking it. She's tucking it.
Tuck it.
Elvira.
Giddy
up.
Tape it up. Tape it up.
Oh, so that's that.
Off
Yep.
the rails.
That's that. So the NBA Finals are going on. We said for a minute, NBA Finals 1-0 right now as of today. Game 2 is today. We're getting show Sunday. I was gonna say the Broncos.
Have some more
I
moonshine.
can't wait for football.
Right?
The Nuggets are up 1-0 and a very. I know he came back on one, but pretty resounding win for a team. I know it's a long series. I just don't know if they have an answer. I don't know if they have size enough to compete with the Nuggets. And you know what? Weird things have happened.
Sure.
But if you make it bet now after what we saw, and a lot of us probably picked the Nuggets to win the series anyway. I don't know. Could they be swept? I don't know. Is it possible?
Could be.
I don't know. Might not happen. I don't need to score
It's halftime right now.
They could be losing, I guess.
Is
Oh,
it
Nuggets are winning.
Kevin Love is
Kevin Love had to play tonight for Caleb
Martin,
which is a
Feeling
downgrade, obviously.
Right.
I mean, Kevin Love did his part as he needed this series in all these series, but he's not starting.
He's not somebody.
And now their bench gets less. It gets depleted on top of it now because you don't have the extra Kevin Love coming off the bench now.
Right.
Hopefully, Tyler Hero gets his shit together and gets back soon because he might not even.
Well,
get
he
the play.
was going to play tonight.
I heard Game 3 the whole time. I don't know why. Yeah, I heard Game 3, and I mean, it could help them, but I mean, I don't. It's the defense is what they need. I don't think Tyler Hero is bringing defense to the table.
I think they're better without.
They
him.
scored. They didn't score terrible last game. They just couldn't stop.
Right.
They
They missed a lot of open threes too.
Yeah.
So did Denver. Denver didn't shoot well from threes
Yeah.
either. So.
Yeah.
Right.
And like I said, Jamal Murray and Jokic have the best two-man game.
Yeah.
I mean, it rivals Stockton and Malone personally to me at this point. It just rivals it the way
I agree.
he slides the spots. Jamal Murray is so good at passing the ball to him in the post, and he slides to a spot. He doesn't run. He just kind of gets out of your vision, just like 3 steps away, and gets the ball back. And Jokic's so quick with the ball, and he's already shooting when he hits the ball. It's hard to guard. It really is.
And Murray too. He's a cutter and he's athletic. He's perfect for that system as well. I mean, he flourished once he got to Denver as well. So found his role. So I do have a little bit of trivia for the finals, and in regards to
Michael
Pat
Jordan.
Riley.
Michael Jordan. Oh,
Nope,
answer.
Pat Riley.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
So Pat Riley as a
that's my good. I forgot. Dang
Uh,
it, go ahead.
Pat Riley as a player, a coach, and an executive has now taken place in 19 NBA finals. So it's
24.9% of the finals.
Yeah. one quarter of the
24.6.
Yeah. 1/4 of the NBA finals. Pat Riley's had a part of.
Isn't that crazy?
So
Way to make your mark in the
Oh,
league.
my other
right.
good was this. LeBron James. I don't know if you saw this story, but LeBron James, when he was there, he went into Pat Riley and he wanted Sepulchra fired.
right.
And he looked at him, Pat Riley said, "As long as I'm here,
Don't
Eric
ever come-
Spoelstra will not go anywhere." Right. And then the rest of this article was the guy wrote, "Well, if LeBron would have been always champion chasing, he could have been there and probably won 4 or 5 more titles. Maybe we just stayed put in Miami
Right.
with Sepulchra,
Right.
and they could have won some titles."
Spoelstra didn't do what he wanted.
But Pat Riley, a guy was fine. I love it. And that's probably why he left LeBron,
Right.
because he was pouting about I didn't get my way.
But he's one of those guys. Again, we were talking about this. That he is bigger than the game. So I mean, LeBron. No matter how big LeBron is, he's still Pat Riley's way more respected.
Oh yeah.
The players look up to him.
Right.
Everybody does.
And he's the whole reason why Heat culture exists. So.
It's the same thing. It's like a Belichick thing, or these guys are bigger than the game.
yeah.
So the players can't come in and just push them around like Aaron Rodgers. I want this. I want this. They go, get the hell out of here.
Right.
And
Bill Belichick's probably been involved in 20% of the Super Bowls.
yeah, that's what I'm
He's
saying.
been to 6, and I bet he's been to 2 or 3 with the Giants.
Yeah.
And it's been 50, so just under
He's with
18, 19%. He was one of the Bill Parcells guys.
Right.
The Browns never made it. He was with the Browns with Bernie. He was Mike Schottenheimer, I think.
Yeah.
He was on that team that lost to Denver. I
I
thought he was the not a coordinator. He was
Might
a
have been
lower
the DB
level.
coach.
Yeah, he was a lower level guy.
Right.
But they didn't make Super Bowl, so it doesn't matter. But
Right.
I think he made about 18, 19% of the Super Bowls, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you brought Belichick up, that's a great point. He's one of those guys that you look at and go, even like a and he does a lot of guys like a Ron Wolf type guy back in the day when he was there. Obviously, he didn't have the championships, but he did have the respect that had the teams come on the field.
Right.
Nobody would have walked in his office and said, "Well, you need to do this." He'd been like,
Fuck off.
"Fuck you talking to?"
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, there were guys. I mean, in football, you had Parcells, probably
Yeah, Parcells
Jimmy
won.
Johnson type guys. You ain't gonna tell those guys
Yeah,
what to
Johnson. Think
Well,
about Johnson.
the thing about Parcells, he did a great job because he took Mark Sanchez at 2 back-to-back AFC Championship
Right.
games, and he decided to say, "Screw all these quarterbacks. We're going with Tony Romo."
Right.
And he was the best quarterback they had on the roster. He was right.
Right.
And he was right. Bill Parcells, another guy nobody talks about. Everyone we talk about coaches, we always forget about Bill Parcells.
Right.
He won a couple of Super Bowls,
Right.
and he just did well wherever
And
he
his
went.
coaching tree.
Yeah.
Sean
I mean,
Payton.
he was coach of Patriots and lost the Packers.
Yep.
He lost. That's the last time he went though, wasn't it? Because the Jets team never made it.
Yeah. Well, he won the titles with the Giants. So he had
Yeah,
Belichick
Giants.
as a defensive coordinator.
Scott Norwood special.
Right. I mean, look at his coaching tree too, Belichick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're right. Yep. So yeah, coaches. It's these guys that have spines are you don't have them anymore though. That's
It'd
the
be like
problem.
Red Auerbach or whatever back
You don't
in
have
the
guys
day,
like
you
that
know,
no
or
more. Yeah, but the game-
Lombardi.
right.
Those
the game
guys
was
were-
different.
I
for-
know it was.
Right. Yeah.
You line up GMs now, they're a bunch of
Well,
guys that.
Phil Jackson.
Right.
Look,
They're all
look-
economics majors.
But they all look like used car salesmen
Right.
too. Hair slicked back and not Pat Riley, I guess looks like that, but hair slicked back, no tie, shirt unbuttoned, like trying to sell you a Honda off the lot.
Right.
I mean, that's what they all look like now. They're all like salesmen. That's all they are, and
Right.
they sit there and go, "Oh yeah, let's this and that." And then when someone comes in, "Oh yeah, well, we're gonna do that because you want to."
Right. I'll give you the undercoating.
yeah. 10-year bumper on the table. So yeah, great. Yeah, that's a good question actually.
Yeah.
Or good.
Yeah, I thought that was fascinating. I mean, and the whole thing is too, like, you know, he went to Kentucky as well, so he was under Rupp. I mean, think about all the stuff that he's seen in his lifetime as a basketball guy. You know,
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
so-
Psychotic racism from your coach.
Right.
Sorry, with Rupp.
Right. Yeah. Playing for the Lakers, coaching the Lakers, and then going to the Heat. You know what I mean? Like,
Now his finals appearances. Did he play for the Knicks? We were talking about the other night somewhere. I don't know if were you talking about it? We didn't know, or we were somewhere else. Maybe. We brought this up.
Yeah, we
No, we were talking about it at Tony's house.
Tony's, yeah.
But did we ever look up? Did he play? I know it was the Lakers. For sure, he played for Lakers. He obviously was in there.
Right. He was an announcer.
Yeah. He played for them, and then his career was over.
He wasn't even a good announcer.
No.
Remember, his wife was telling him maybe she could do something different.
Yeah. Yeah. Chick Hearn was kind of funny to him. Don't talk. Hit the button. Was it Chick Hearn? Yeah.
Chick
Hearn, hit the button. Whatever. I'll hit the button when you can talk. What's that?
Yes.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's crazy. All the teams he's been around. Obviously, as long as tenure is in Heat, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
As the coach, GM, and president now, right?
Yeah.
So, nice place to live too.
Oh, yeah.
If I want to be rich and have money and be able to just sit and watch basketball every day and do something, Miami's not a bad place to be able to live because you can live where you want and afford to live on the ocean. Oh yeah.
Well, the nice thing is down there too, you can get to anything quick.
Oh
It's
yeah.
a 2-hour flight to pretty much any island.
Yeah.
played for the 71-72 Lakers.
And the 76 guards, our sons.
Oh, he's on the Suns too.
Yeah. Yeah, and he won a title as an assistant under Westhead. And
Oh yeah, he was there. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that was
he
that
took
was,
over for Westhead.
Yeah. Yep. When Westhead smashed his leg.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, he didn't smash some guy. Did someone hit him, or did he just lose control?
He ran into it. Did he run into it?
Yeah, I think he hit something.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
smacked his head.
So any other finals tidbits?
We made the finals as a Knicks coach, too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They lost to the Rockets, right?
I have an article about like the 10 most unbreakable finals records, but we can do that next week.
No, go ahead.
Let's do it.
All right, nothing but time. Let's do it.
Okay.
We got a guess, and you're gonna tell us.
I'll tell you guys.
Okay.
Unless you guys want to.
You're gonna tell us who holds the record then?
This is an article from Fadeaway World. It's a basketball website, and these are the 10 most unbreakable records in NBA Finals history. And number 10 is the highest career scoring average in the NBA Finals. You guys want to guess a player?
How many points is it?
36.3 points per game in NBA Finals.
They say
Will
it's
Chamberlain.
unbreakable.
Unbreakable.
It's Jordan, isn't it?
Will Chamberlain.
Kobe.
What era?
Early 70s.
How about Lou Alcindor?
Too long. Played too many games.
This is for
No, just for the finals, right?
career
Yeah, just for the finals.
scoring average in NBA Finals.
Oh, for your career though.
No,
Yeah, for the whole career.
highest career.
So
Right.
so you play 50 games in the finals is what he averaged.
Yeah, you want
So this
somebody
guy might have
that's only
played 4.
10 or
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah.
And the closest, I'll tell you what, the closest player that's come to it was Giannis in the 2021 season.
How about Wes Unseld?
That was what I was gonna say.
No, right era though.
Yeah.
Rick Barry.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, good point.
36.3.
36.3.
Right.
That was with Golden State.
And what did Giannis average?
35.2.
Oh, no, he's only been in one though, so that would be it. I know they're actually doing a guess first. I didn't talk
Yeah.
about it.
All right. So most free throw attempts attempted in a finals game.
We know it wasn't the Heat.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. No.
They really think 36 points. Well, yeah, I guess because guys play. Yeah, I guess it'd have to be a new team. Yeah. But this is Jokic's first finals.
Right. So he might break it.
If he never plays again, though, he has to stop. His career has to be over, obviously, or
Right.
not playing.
I'm done.
Well, I'm just saying, he never ranks it again. I guess he could be the leader after this.
Right.
But I guess it's clear.
I don't see it happening even.
Yeah. What do you want Jokic score the first game?
Not much.
24, 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so free throws in a game?
Yeah. Most free throws attempted in a finals game.
Let's all just take one guess. We're gonna guess. So we
It should be easy for
can
you
shout out
guys.
things every night, every time. But
Should be pretty easy. Free throws attempted.
oh, Shaq.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hack
30.
Shack.
Yeah, actually, I just saw. I just read an article about that.
Yeah. 39 free throw attempts.
Did he have 50 points in that game?
He
It was some. They were naming the high scoring games. He had to have 50 points in that game.
doesn't say.
He probably only made 10 of them.
Free throws. Yeah.
Well,
Right.
I think he scored 50 in that game. It was one of the top scoring games in the history of the finals, and that
We
was.
finished with 40 that game.
And he shot 39 free throws.
Yeah.
Yikes!
Yikes! You mean tubes?
All right. Most rebounds in a singles final game.
Someone else guess. Yeah, I gotta guess.
I'm
On
gonna
that.
say Chamberlain.
You said Barkley.
Barkley. No. Rodney.
And Moses Malone. I don't know.
Bill Russell with 40.
Go Russell.
Yeah.
I get my guess, man.
I didn't. I'm sorry. I thought you
40!
You guys
40
got
rebounds
ding
a
ding.
game.
Now I was gonna ask you what
He had
era.
more rebounds than Shaq had free throws.
Right. He had 40 against the St. Louis Hawks in 1960.
That means they missed 40 shots on top of it.
And
Least.
he did it twice.
Wow.
Did it against the Lakers in 62.
His career average
won it in
rebounds was
62.
29.
Lakers won.
I know.
Another one at 72. The Lakers. Lakers. I don't think we're LA until
60s.
yeah,
They were Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. What's his name?
All right.
George Mike.
Most points per game in a single finals series.
I know. Not George. Yeah. 36 point something.
41 in 93
Okay.
against the Suns. And
And
that was
he did miss 39 free throws.
Yeah.
all right. So this one's kind of controversial because and I'll give the reasoning why. So this one is most consecutive NBA Finals by a player.
Most consecutive
It's Michael
years.
Jordan again because he
No.
not the
That was because he missed that.
Yeah,
he came back
yeah.
next year
Yeah.
and he didn't play right away.
yeah. That's what I was
So
gonna say.
consecutive, they played in consecutive games.
They played consecutive NBA Finals.
So that means they made it obviously
every
a
year.
few years in a row.
Right.
Well, it's going to be someone from the.
Let's say like somebody from the Celtics.
Celtics,
Yeah,
you'd
I
think.
was going to guess like.
Back when they won like in the 70s when they won a bunch. Didn't they win a bunch in the 60s as well?
Yeah. So here's the thing. It was actually Russell,
I was going to say Bill Russell.
but they gave it to LeBron James because
He left the team and went somewhere
Well,
else.
no, because there were only 12 teams in the league when Russell did it, and you only had to play 2 rounds. And the first round was best of 3. So
It
It doesn't matter.
That's right. I agree.
Still
So I think
finals.
it's Russell.
So what's LeBron's number of games? So he's played 2 finals,
He played in 8 straight finals.
8 straight finals.
Right.
Oh, the number of finals. How many did Russell play in that
It's like
cycle?
11.
Him and Casey Jones and all that whole group. They
Right.
just final after final.
Right. So most final appearances by a player in the career. Most total final appearances.
Is Russell, right?
He had 12.
Yeah.
So they had 11 straight, and then they didn't make the finals in 67. And then he made one after that.
And he coached one too. Then after that,
Right. So this one's easy. 6-0 NBA Finals record with 6 Finals MVP awards.
The GOAT. Tom
Scottie
Brady.
Pippen.
Tom
Yep.
Brady.
Yeah.
Scottie Pippen.
Horrible,
Right?
horrible player. Most NBA championships by a player. Russell with
Yeah.
11.
Yep.
Most three-peats as NBA champions.
Three-peats.
The most three-peats as NBA champions.
The Bulls.
Yeah.
Right? 2, yeah. That was a trick question when you looked at me.
Yeah.
Most
like-
consecutive NBA championships won.
It's got to be Boston.
The Celtics.
Celtics.
Yeah.
Celtics 8 straight from 59 to 66.
That's good. That's a good run.
But they didn't count because they didn't play enough games.
Yeah.
Remember when Vic
They're
Mackey,
playing against
Vic
they're playing
Mackey was
against
walking around with his cigar, like, you guys are never going to win one here. And
right. They were playing against plumbers. Remember?
Yeah.
I think that's the most disrespectful thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
A player called plumber players.
Yeah.
So
I think Chuck Connors was on one of those Celtics teams too.
mhm.
I think you're right. Yeah.
The rifleman.
you think he went pew pew?
No, he used the lever action.
Right.
He was on the Cubs too.
Yeah.
That guy had a
Was he a Dodger?
Yeah, Dodger,
Yeah.
Cub. Dude, that guy had a good career. Played with the Celtics. Jesus.
Surprised he wasn't on the.
Wait, they with the Celtics too?
I think he did.
Who?
Chuck Connors.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was only like 1 or 2 years, and he didn't like basketball, so he went back to baseball or
Right.
something. Played like 4 or 5 years baseball, then became the biggest actor on TV
Right.
for a couple years.
Wasn't
Shot like 300 people on the show or something.
speaking about like multi-sport athletes, wasn't Dave Winfield the only player to be drafted in NBA, NFL, and major?
I think it was all
I
3.
think in Minnesota he was Mr. Football, Mr. Basketball, and Mr. Baseball. I think.
Yeah.
I think
Dude,
he was
yeah, he
all
was-
3.
Right.
Or he's all state in all 3. I don't know if he's
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a top. He
How
was
come no one
Mr.
talks about him being like an all-time player?
Like an all-time great athlete,
Right.
like Bo Jackson type guy, or
Just a great baseball player. He had 3,000 hits, right?
yeah, he had a great career.
Yeah.
I think Bo Jackson, though, we got robbed because I think he would have been the greatest guy you ever saw play sports ever.
I saw
He
him.
is
I saw him live.
He would have been incredible.
He is the greatest
He was
guy
the
I've
great-
ever
was the
seen.
Best,
play.
he was. I like Walt Payne and Barry Sanders. Obviously, we like them, but for just
Right.
pure power and speed the guy brought to the table, it was insane.
I just saw a video about his first at bat in the majors, and he crushed a home run, but it was foul. Just missed it. And he said, they couldn't tell him that could have been a fair ball for all he knew.
This is so high or whatever.
Yes. So how did he get his first hit? He beat it in for a try.
Yeah, infield hit. Yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
Well, you ever hear how the whole draft story about him is amazing because he was like tricked
Yeah, by Auburn, but not by Auburn, but somebody else tricked him
him
to go.
into-
Yeah, I remember that. I saw the story on that.
to
Yep.
go
It
to
wasn't a Bo Nose thing or whatever, like 30 for 30.
yeah, it wasn't like Tampa, was it or something?
It was a pro team, correct?
Yeah, and I can't.
But it wasn't
remember
Tampa wasn't that year.
how- they weren't around yet. Yeah,
It
so
was a pro team that did something. What was the story behind it? It was a weird
so
story.
they made him come out to the ballpark or whatever, so it would screw up his eligibility for college because he took a plane flight to go do this. So he got it canceled, and it was something with the football team. So who did he play for? It was Auburn.
Auburn, yeah.
So Auburn had it set up, so he wouldn't play baseball anymore. So he'd only play football.
Right.
Yeah, it was a
Something
it wasn't a big. It was a football team that was kind of wanting to come for an interview.
Yeah. So, anyways, whatever happened, he took a
Something weird.
free flight to do it. Got kicked off the college baseball team, which he loved baseball. So he's pretty much like, "F you, I'm not playing football anymore. I'm done."
You know what? Buccaneers.
It was the see, I said it was
It was the
Tampa.
Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Buccaneers. Yep. Yeah.
That's
It
why
was
he
the
He told him
Buccaneers.
not to draft him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they drafted him, but because they didn't want him playing baseball, they knew he would get banned like that. And I guarantee they were like, "Hey, this guy got a free flight. We got to,
Yeah.
So that's right. It was Tampa that did it.
Now the school's gonna buy you a plane.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, how do you feel for Reggie Bush now too?
Yeah,
Same
Reggie
thing.
Bush. Yeah, his mom got a house. Big
Yeah.
deal. That's a drop in the bucket now. She can buy 10 houses now.
So that whole thing happened. He's like, "F you, I'll never play for you," and he didn't. So then he signed with the Kansas City Royals. And you ever hear the story? He goes to his first like BP, walks out on like the big field, first pitch, boom, off the scoreboard.
Yeah, spring
turns around
training.
and walks away.
They said that people were like, "Why?" It was I don't know if it was maybe it was his first batting practice at Auburn when he went there. There was like people like he just went there as a kid. He's 17. He just started taking hacks at the ball, and like everybody stopped and just started watching him. They said it was like watching like Casey at the bat kind of thing. It was incredible. He was a pure. And the thing about it, his story would have been different because I know he went to the White Sox, but that was after the hip injury.
Right.
Yes.
And it's crazy. He would have probably never ended up there just because of hip injury. I think Jerry Ryan was set, and Jerry Ryan took him because it was a carnival act. He wanted Bo Jackson there to fill seats. It was smart because Bo Jackson did win a playoff game for him with a home run and walk off.
Yep.
But he could barely run. It was like he had a DH. But it was just incredible that he would have been. The Raiders were probably fucked up anyway. But
Right.
God, he was just so incredible to watch.
Well, if you remember Tecmo Bowl, you couldn't even tackle
He
him.
can run backwards and
Oh
forwards.
my God, he was unstoppable.
But he was probably the greatest. He would have been incredible to see play a whole career.
So you're saying Reinsdorf brings people in just to sell tickets?
He's
I
got a little Bill
Bo
Beacon.
Jackson, man. Well, Bo Jackson was a good sign, but
I was being facetious.
yeah, but you know what I'm saying. Though,
Ken
I
Griffey Jr.
love Bo Jackson.
Manny
So I
Ramirez.
was fine with it because Santa Cooley was close, and I don't think we ever went to a game, but it was close enough to see him play.
Yeah.
It was cool. It would have been cool.
Yeah, actually hunts right down the road over here.
Yeah.
A friend of mine sees him all the time.
The pheasant place.
Yeah, he lives in Illinois.
Yeah, he comes up here for pheasant hunt all the
I'm
time.
guessing he stayed there after he got one of the weights. Yeah, he's a big outdoorsman. Yeah,
And cooking. He has a couple cookbooks. So
Does he really?
Yeah, awesome guy.
yeah. He's the one that wrote that. His book, Bo Knows, talking about his mom beating his ass, and that would make me laugh. Adrian Pearson, he was the worst person. Read Bo Jackson's book.
Yeah.
Oh, his mom whooped his ass because he got he was a troublemaker as a kid. He took plenty of whoopings with a switch, and nobody sent his mom to. Nobody suspended his mom in the NFL.
Right.
I bet they didn't ask about his mom like they did Michael Irvin's.
Yeah. Oh my God.
She would have come and kicked their ass.
That would have been awesome too. So they're great. Yeah, that's a great
What'd you say?
Bo Jackson. I don't know how we got to Bo Jackson. How we get to him?
Oh,
It was interesting.
Dual sport.
Oh, dual sport guys. Yeah.
Oh, because
Anybody else that you can name? You said Bo Jackson. I was Deion Sanders, but
Yes.
Deion Sanders is way better football than baseball.
oh yeah,
player.
Danny Ainge played Major League Baseball and for the Celtics.
John
Who's
Elway
the guy
played
that
for the
played
Yankees.
for.
Oh, yeah.
Elway never made it though.
You got to take guys that we actually people will go. Oh yeah, Danny Ainge is kind of he did.
He
but
played for the Blue Jays,
he
but he was
did, but
garbage.
yeah.
Yeah.
But who's the guy that played for the Cardinals? Wasn't there a guy who was sports?
baseball.
Baseball.
Drew Henson
No,
played two sports.
Kyle, the quarterback for the Cardinals, he signed with the A's. He had to get back his signing bonus.
Murray.
Kyler Murray,
Yeah. He never
Russell
played.
Wilson played.
They never played. They never
Tom.
played.
I mean, Tom Brady was drafted in the Major League.
Yeah, but Russell Wilson spent time in
Yeah.
minor league camp.
Yeah, I mean, if you've gotten that far, that's pretty tough, man.
Yeah,
There was Hendrickson from Washington State that played NBA basketball. He was part of the Kobe draft.
Yeah.
And he ended up pitching as he was a pitcher.
And also-
Brian Jordan.
yeah.
Brian
Jordan.
Jordan.
That's the one I
And
was
Brian
thinking.
Jordan was actually
Jordan.
good. Brian Jordan was good. He was a cornerback
he was a safety.
and he was an outfielder, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was actually solid.
Right. He played
He
for the
was
Braves.
good.
He did the Dion
He
thing
was
too,
probably
right?
a
Played for the Falcons, Braves.
better football player, but he was actually a solid baseball player.
Yeah.
He was a better baseball player than Deion was.
Yes.
I would say Deion was just a good athlete. Hit a
Right.
ball. He had a good arm. He could run bases, but hitting was
Yeah.
okay. I mean, he could hit better than I could.
Right.
But let's be honest,
Right.
major leagues.
And I know there's some hockey guys like Glavin, but they didn't make the NHL. You know,
Right.
I'm trying to think. I mean, there's not many basketball, baseball.
No.
Jordan.
Hendrickson's the only one I could think of.
Yeah, Jordan is
That's
Jordan's
that was a carnival
Jordan's a
show.
carnival act too. That's
Yeah.
what that
Right.
was.
Well, he got suspended for gambling, but we won't talk about that.
Do you think he gambled on a game?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't think he did.
Had to have. You got. You just don't quit like this.
Well, you talked about him earlier, Chuck Connors.
Yeah, Chuck Connors again. That's.
Right.
I think that's what we started. Is that how we started?
Yeah, that's how we
Yeah,
started.
yeah,
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 that's how
yeah.
we started. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else you got up there?
I don't believe Deb.
Josh Fields.
Josh
They're,
Fields.
they're including their
Mookie Betts.
college time.
Right. Mookie Betts.
Bowler and baseball player.
Yeah.
He's a real good bowler too.
Isn't Chris Paul a good bowler?
Mookie Betts like really good though.
Is he?
I guess really good. And Chris Paul's solid too.
Sanction
Well,
300.
Frank Thomas.
Yeah.
Frank Thomas could have probably been an NFL tight end.
Yeah.
He played tight end for Auburn.
Fergie Jenkins played for the Harlem Globetrotters.
Really?
I did not know
That's
that.
carnival act.
Yeah, but that's still legit. I mean,
It's
you're-
still a carnival act.
You know, they wanted to join the NBA, and the NBA told them no.
Really?
So Tony Gwynn was drafted by the San Diego Clippers and the San Diego Padres on the same day.
Well, he was
That's right, because he played point guard for San Diego State.
Good basketball player too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Solid, yeah.
Todd Helton was a quarterback at Tennessee.
Yeah, Helton. Yeah.
I like something.
Yeah, he was on the same team as He's Schuler.
Yeah, he was. He was his backup, wasn't he?
Yeah, there was I thought there were 3 good quarterbacks.
Because they were seniors together, and he came out and did both.
Yeah, I thought there were 3.
Well, and Drew Henson was one, right?
Drew Henson, yeah.
Cowboys and the Yankees. He actually played major league level on both
Yeah.
those teams.
Played baseball too.
Well, these are all baseball players.
Yeah,
Um,
Mark Hendrickson played 4 years in the NBA.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, he was part of the Kobe draft, that 93 draft, I want to say. Or 91 draft, whatever it is.
got Kobe.
Ryan Jordan, Ryan Falcons.
40
Yeah.
something now.
Glavin was drafted. I think Kurt McCaskill was drafted in the NHL too. Winnipeg Jets, yeah.
Don Lund was a first-round draft pick for the Bears in '45 as a running back. And then he played with the Brooklyn Dodgers, St. Louis Browns, and the Detroit Tigers.
Tigers let anyone play for him.
But I mean, how many are
So
you
it
know?
seems that's where he went to die.
We're bringing up a bunch of them, but Bo Jackson won the Heisman Trophy, played an All-Star game in baseball. You know, hit monster bombs,
and I
ran
would-
up a wall.
And we could look it up, and he wasn't. I don't think ever, but I'm guaranteeing he was in the running for NFL MVP a couple years ago. A couple years too,
I'm sure.
or at least got votes.
Right.
Who's that?
Bo.
No.
I don't know if you want MVP, but
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, Kyler Murray was
and
high
there
drafted
goes
for
Bo,
years,
and
too.
nobody
Yeah.
catches Bo. Al Michaels, Monday Night Football. Remember that?
Right. And who was the quarterback from Minnesota that Todd Wenke or Wenke?
Chris Winkie,
Chris Wenke.
He was
74 years old.
Yeah.
After pros.
He went to the Blue Jays.
Yep.
He was supposed to be a good baseball player too.
What does it
Wasn't
say about Dave Winfield? Go down to Dave. That's where we all started. Oh, he's on the end of Winfield.
he? Yeah, I wonder if he did he. I wonder if he did get drafted.
Who's that?
Winfield, like you said.
I'm
He
pretty-
was drafted baseball, basketball, and football.
legit.
Terrible. Pick a sport,
right.
loser. That's your ultimate to give kids that and say you can play all the sports you want.
Yeah.
Frank Thomas
It doesn't
was
matter how
playing
much.
football at Albert.
If you're good enough, they'll find these scouts. They don't understand it. These kids that get in the cage 5,000 times a week
Right.
because their dad makes them and all that. Those kids aren't going to be pro ever because that's going to get better.
Right.
Okay. When scouts come out and see you, they want you to play 2 or 3 sports, and they see you and they can tell. These guys can tell. They can see your swing. And go, oh, he's got a little hole there, but you know what? We fixed that hole. He's gonna be a monster.
Right.
Yeah,
They know that stuff. You know that. All the sports they know. The guy can. If a guy plays,
it's all about speed and arm.
yeah. It's all about athleticism. If you can do all this other stuff,
Right.
and don't get me wrong, a lot of these kids that are going now play one sport their whole life. Yeah, it works out. I get it.
Right.
But play more sports. It's
Right.
just so dumb when kids handcuff
Right.
themselves.
That's why the Packers love these athletes like Tucker Kraft and Musgrave. Musgrave's a college skier. He was like an NCAA ranked college
Oh,
skier.
perfect for the toboggan hill.
Oh, I thought you meant the shot ski.
I thought the backseat skier.
Oh,
He always wants to sit in the middle.
that's why I got my F-150. You ever notice the center's always up? That's for the apprentices.
Okay, guys, we're turning right.
The new
Oh,
apprentice,
Peronis.
the new apprentices get to ride in the middle. It's like you know slalom.
What's going on? There's like a disco in here. I like it.
I like
Yeah.
Is Jace messing with the lights?
No, I think something's messed up. They're weird.
Do you think Jace has got enough?
I don't.
Time on his hands.
Even any gumption to even do it. He's probably just bored.
You don't have the ad for it. I do though.
Yeah. Okay.
You're sitting on your phone.
Yeah, maybe I am.
What other?
Yeah, NBA. That was all for the NBA.
That's how much we enjoy the NBA.
Right. Well, Frank Vogel and Monty Williams got hired. so-
Yeah. Frank Vogel, Monty Williams, highest paid coach in the NBA.
Right.
By $500,000. Yeah. So,
Because I think what it was is like the Pistons are like, hey, come coach our team. Monty's like, nah. How about an extra $20 million? Okay.
how about an extra $20 million and
You don't get Victor.
yeah. I don't know. He doesn't got a bad young squad. Now, I wonder if they agreed to go after free agents for him, though. I mean, that's part of the agreement, too.
Yeah.
Because-
I think Monty's going to do well there. I think he brought a good culture to the Suns, and I just think he got fucking hosed by the new owner. So I think he's going to do well for Detroit.
Yeah, I
That was a
think
good
I
hire.
agree. I like Monty Williams.
Yeah.
I did.
I thought Vogel was a safe hire. They should have went with Young, the assistant, because he's well respected and the players wanted him. But the Phoenix coach made him the highest paid assistant at $2 million a year. So
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Right.
$2 million. That's good for. I'll do that for assistant
Right.
coaching. So that's the NBA. The finals may be done by next week. Could be.
Could be. Much to the NBA chagrin.
Party. The lights flickering. It's kind of cool. It's like a rave.
Yeah, we should spend more time out here.
The MLB. I'll talk a little about baseball. Anything you've seen this last week in baseball interest you? I know it's baseball's still in that part of the year where it's like, Glenn got a sweep this week over all these Tigers this weekend.
Sure did. Yep. That 4 runs in the bottom of the ninth was a grand slam by Burger.
Oh, nice.
Was it really?
Yeah, to give Hendricks that one.
Wow.
Somebody would have scored big on that one.
Yeah.
Dollar-wise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fantasy sports.
Stroman, another good start today for the Cubs.
It's awesome.
Took 2 out of 3. You know,
Whoever's got him in fantasy has got to be loving it.
You know the Cubs, and it's
fuck.
funny. You look how teams are built, and obviously it's a long year, and it might be 10 games different by the end of the year. But it's funny how teams are projected. You know the Cubs have a better record than the Padres right now?
Yeah.
By like 1 game now.
It's about the same, yeah.
It's crazy. And the Cubs were just trying to get another year out themselves.
Patch
Where
with the team
the
together.
Padres are you can't blame the I'm not saying the Padres. It is what it is.
Right.
It happens. It does.
They're built to win,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
I prefer my team to be built to win every year and lose and not be built to lose and lose.
So who's their manager? Is it Melvin?
Melvin Gordon? No, I don't think
Bob
Bob
Melvin.
Melvin.
Bob Melvin.
He's a Super Bowl winner, though.
Was
Yes,
it,
he is.
it was San Diego wearing their city jerseys the other night? Did you see those things?
We were talking about the other day.
We
The
were talking
crazy
about it.
colors that they're
Don't
using.
know who's
yeah.
what.
Right.
where.
Yeah.
All these funky colors that they wear.
Right.
I think they're from San Diego. I thought they were Miami too,
Yeah.
with all the pastels.
Right.
You know?
I thought Don Johnson was going to come out with his
With that
white suit on.
Yeah.
To drive his,
So,
drive his
Tubbs-
Ferrari
Tubbs and
down the
Crockett.
field.
Tubbs and Crockett.
Different one just came out.
So, that's pretty cool looking. It's like Lynn's on like stage over there. So yeah, Cubs. Anything about the Cubs? Brewers.
Rumor is they're not selling.
The Brewers.
Yeah.
Well, it's a division sucks, so they
Yeah,
probably have
that's
a chance to
true.
make playoffs. I mean, they're not going to be buyers. They're not going to be buyers either. Though. I think the Brewers and Pirates are tight. They were like they were tied, but the Brewers may be up. Well, the Brewers like just won 2 in a row, but they lost like 6 in a row before that or something like that. So, but the Pirates on the way.
And they're decimated by injuries too, right?
Pitching, yeah, they're hurt. Yeah, they're hurting.
Oh, didn't I read this today. I wish I would have saved the article, but there's a player for the Brewers starting at first base on Saturday. He was an Astros farmhand, and his first major league game since like 2015.
Really?
Yeah, he had, like drugs and alcohol, and he was suspended for a year. And so, good redemption story.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Brewers are up by half a point, half
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, everyone's waiting for the Pirates to drop, and they just still keep winning. And I mean, they got they've been some like talent for the last 25 years. So,
And Pirates, you said right?
Yeah.
And their best player is hurt. One of their best young offensive player. The guy broke his ankle.
did you really?
Yeah, what's his name? Broke his ankle like the second game.
Not Charlie Hayes' son, is it?
I think it was
No, Cabran. No, Hayes. He's still healthy. Who broke his ankle like 3 weeks ago?
O'Neal
Pirates.
Cruz, or-
O'Neal Cruz.
Yeah.
Cruz, yeah.
And Cruz is supposed to be.
He's that shortstop that's like 6'6" or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
well, the ball jumps off his
Yeah.
bat, but he
Yeah.
just never barrels it up.
He
That's
reminds
the
me of.
problem.
He's got like a Chris Bryant type body and swing and everything, just
Right.
long. And when he gets into the ball, but yeah, you're right. He still got the misses in him. Which,
Well, I mean,
he's young.
He's built.
He's one of those
almost like-
guys that you look at and go, we can make him a hitter.
Right.
We can
Yeah,
work with
he's
him.
built like Judge more than anybody. You know, where he's got a big swing. He's a big guy. He's more athletic than Judge, though.
Right.
How about Judge?
When he barrels it up, the ball goes.
back
Overpaid, right?
10 day IL, and he's still got leading league in home runs.
Right.
He's got 18 or 19 now, maybe 20. Yeah. So.
Yeah, well, you get pitches tipped to you. I mean, I'll hit him out too.
We got drums there now.
Now, if anything ever happened to that with Toronto? Like they accused him of.
No, they. He actually said some guys were yelling stuff in the dugout. His dugout, like at him, and he looked over to see who was yelling it. That's what he said.
Well,
Okay.
the pitcher made a statement that he was tipping his pitches.
Oh, they said after,
Yeah,
he was
he
tipping.
did,
The
yeah.
pitcher said I was tipping my pitches, but you don't look in the dugout to get an answer from somebody. If
Right.
he's tipping, you learn on yourself. Nobody should be telling you that. No, if he is tipping, you still not. It's still an unruly. That's what I'm
You
telling
don't yell it.
You're supposed to figure it out yourself.
Yeah.
Go up there and go, hey, look for this. He's gonna be throwing this, and you figure it out.
Are we having a rave or what? I'm starting to like get.
Yeah.
Started to drop Molly or something.
Right.
Yeah.
You see that dude with the
Starting to.
Serbia jersey on?
Is there one?
Yeah, there's a guy in the crowd with the Jokic Serbia national team jersey. Pretty sweet.
So we did talk about the NFL, the Bears. You brought up, Willie. That was one thing I had written down. So we talked about that.
We're going to talk about Aaron Rodgers and his cell phone coverage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah,
And move on. Seriously.
and I can't believe this is true. That he actually asked for the GM to be fired.
Right. I'm shocked.
And when you said that, people were like, "Oh no, he's the greatest guy in the world.
Right.
He would never do that."
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit. He's garbage.
So-
And you know what? He's the same guy as LeBron then, walking in, and I'm glad they held their ground and said, nah. But then they turned around and said, here, we'll take $150 million.
Well, it
Although
they
they were
had no choice at that point because he just come off 2 MVPs. I mean,
but
you're stuck.
The highest,
there's
should have
choice.
traded him at that point.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
what
the
they
highest
should-
value.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
You
exactly
could have
right.
got for sure 2 number 1.
You could have got the Russell Wilson deal.
Yes.
Denver would have took him in a heartbeat.
You're
That-
right.
That's what I hired. What's his name?
Right. Hackett.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, that's probably. I mean, you're right. They should have traded
You know
him
he's
then.
running offensive meetings for the Jets right now? He's running them. He's installing the
Who?
offense. Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, Rodgers is?
Yeah.
Well, Hackett's the GM, right?
I
Or Hackett's the offense coordinator, right
Right.
there.
But Aaron's running the meeting, being like, this is what we do, and this is the formations. And
Well, that, you know what? I'm not going to be mad about that because I like Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning did the same stuff.
Right.
Although Tom Moore was in charge of it, but Peyton Manning did what he wanted, and it worked. So I have no problem with that as long as they're all on the same
yeah,
page.
but Manning was team first. So.
Yeah.
Different
He would hand the
players.
ball off if he had to and do what he had to. Although
yeah.
he did a veteran James. And
Right.
who do you have when he went to Denver? Who was back there when he got there? He had a couple decent backs there too.
Not Melvin Gordon.
No, was that like he had like that bowling ball dude. He was like a smaller built dude, I thought.
Wasn't Terrell Davis, right?
No, it was
No.
after that. Right after that.
I'm trying to think. You know, I can't remember.
I can't either.
Then Portis was there before that.
Yeah, Portis the Tortoise. He was faster than Portis. Though.
No, the whole story. The Peyton Manning. You're telling the guy to go to the sideline after he dropped the ball. Right.
Like he's doing the skit from Saturday Night Live.
It's almost as bad.
But
You're supposed to be out there.
just go.
Peyton told me to go over here. But you're supposed to be out there.
Points.
It's awesome.
Ronnie Hillman.
Oh, Ronnie Hill.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
good call.
And he wasn't us, but he was good back. Though.
Yeah.
He was solid.
He was great for that system.
So any other tidbits?
I just
know
saw
you-
the video of Tampa Bay's quarterback
Baker.
Baker?
Baker Mayfield trying to in practice connect with their new tight end and just throwing the ball over his head by 20 feet.
Yeah, someone said he's in mid-season form
It's
already.
in form.
Yeah.
You could do that with any quarterback, but it's funny because
Right.
I know what they're trying
No,
to do.
yeah.
I mean, I guarantee, any of the Rodgers probably going to overthrow a guy by 20 yards, and nobody's
this
going to
was-
say a
this-
word
Yeah.
until it's like that 12th game. And they're like, we should have noticed he overthrew the tight end.
In week 1 in OTAs back in May.
You know what they're going to be. The New York's going to just eviscerate him.
Terrible trade.
So what's your
If Packer
favorite?
fans are going to be jumping up and down because he just played his 12th game,
So what's the favorite chips? What's the consensus here?
I'm a fan of the Zappos.
I
like
like it, yeah.
I like the pickle
They're-
one.
all,
I've
their
had those
flavor,
before.
all their flavors are good. Like you've had them at
called
Hot Dog.
Evil Eye.
The other one I get all the time is what was the other one they have there, Tim? The other one like New Orleans. It's
Is
called
it Mardi Gras or something?
New Orleans something.
No, there's
I get that one all
It's
the
like
time.
their barbecue, right? But it's a little spicier.
there's another one.
It's
too.
called
Try
something.
these?
It's called something.
I can see the fucking
Yeah,
like
voodoo,
Mardi
voodoo.
Gras,
Voodoo.
the voodoo chips.
Voodoo
Yes.
chips. They're awesome.
Yeah.
And they have voodoo and voodoo heat.
Yeah.
So the voodoo, but it's spicy. They're both good. Yeah.
And the other one.
But all their chips, like they have a barbecue and stuff.
Spicy
So
dill pit.
all their chips are awesome. Zappo. They have actually started carrying grocery stores around here in the
Yep.
last few months.
Festivals.
Yeah,
That's where I
yeah,
got this at.
Yeah, I'm gonna. What's next? You guys? Oh, Willie, you got anything? You got a bench thing, right? You know,
Well, hey, don't we have
what
I
the
did last
tweet?
week.
yes.
Okay, so what?
What the tweet?
What the tweet is our new segment, and the segment is based on we find a tweet. We saw this last week, and we read the tweet out loud, and it can be anything: sports,
Popular
entertainment,
culture.
politics, whatever you want to do. So what we do is retweet. We'll give everybody a chance to guess who it is, and they can't guess it. Then we'll give you 3 choices. Okay? We'll go. Tim, you want to start with what the tweet tonight? You want to start it up first? Okay, Tim, start it up for us and give us what the tweet.
So what the tweet is this Eric Lewis shit true?
They're gonna keep blinking on those guys. He's like,
Right.
something's wrong with himself.
So I
Just deal with
to
the best.
repeat it.
Is
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
that Eric?
This Eric Lewis shit true. is the tweet.
This
Was
Eric
it?
Lewis shit?
Yeah, I
Right.
can't guess that. I mean, you
I
guess
don't even
that.
know Eric
We have to
Lewis
give 3
is.
names, right? Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Who was Eric Lewis first?
He is the NBA referee that's under investigation
Oh.
for having a Twitter burner account.
I saw this tweet. You can give it. I think
I'm gonna guess Draymond.
that's a good guess too.
I
Right,
know.
we're a great guess.
I saw. Fuck. Oh.
69.
Don't! Now you threw me off. That's all I'm thinking about now. Go ahead, give us our choices.
Aaron Gordon, Kyrie Irving, or the King, LeBron.
Let's all guess and he'll tell us the answer, so you can't. Nobody can. He says no. Okay, I'm gonna say Kyrie. Don't. So whatever you throw a guess out there.
I'm gonna say Gordon.
LeBron.
I'll say Gordon.
LeBron.
Ah.
LeBron.
I saw that tweet
I
too.
almost
Yeah.
guessed that from the beginning.
I just said
but-
Kyrie would do it because he don't care. With LeBron, you think he would care more since he's the face of the NBA. And but I guess he's calling out the ref. I guess it's okay for him to do it though. Doesn't matter. He can do it. Okay, good one, Willie.
All right.
If you have one,
I got one. I got one here. Nino cried because Cookie is finished. We smile because Cookie happened.
It's gotta be.
Magic Johnson. His wife's name's Cookie. I win. Doesn't matter. He said it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's not Cookie. It's not Magic Johnson.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not Cookie Monster, is it?
Ding, 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 ding.
That's what I was.
Well, that's a good guess right off the bat.
I still like mine better.
I was getting ready to go. You don't like. As a new Cookie Monster. Funky.
Man, you got one?
I do not.
Willie, Ed.
All right, I got two. I got one old classic, and I got one from probably about a year or so ago, or a couple years ago. This is a classic one.
David Duke.
I don't no, it's from back when Hitler was texting and this one's almost as bad. It says Rihanna, Chris Brown beat you because you're not pretty enough.
It's Rihanna.
Rihanna, Chris Brown beat you because you're not pretty enough.
That's the tweet.
Yeah, that's horrible.
I'm gonna go because I'm gonna go with Chrissy Teigen.
Oh, that's a good guess too.
That's a really good guess.
And I'm gonna back that up because it's a crazy woman.
Oh, I already guessed one. What?
So you already guessed one.
I guess my crazy woman.
I guess.
What's the fucking black comedian that's under fire? Oh, Monique.
No, I like that guess
Glenn, who's your
too.
guess?
Cardi B.
No.
I'm going to say the one that Wanda Sykes.
Ooh,
Oh, that's a good one
that's a
too.
great guess.
That's why I thought you were gonna say when he said comedian. One, I thought was you gonna say
Right.
that there. Okay, give our choices.
Okay, I'll give you three choices.
Remember, now we all guess and he tells the answer. So
Okay, Britney Spears, Amanda Bynes, or
shit, that's a bunch of bullshit crazy right here.
Right.
There's two.
Right.
Right
Dude, and number one takes up like all the space too.
No, he said Britney Spears. I thought crazy. He said Amanda Bynes. I thought crazier.
Right. Oh yeah.
Just going.
Wait. Hold my beer.
Okay.
what's
your third one?
forgot.
Okay, well, it's gonna be either
It's gonna
those
be one of
two.
those two.
I'm gonna go with Amanda Bynes.
Brittany.
I'm going Vines too.
I'm gonna say Bynes.
It's Bynes.
Yeah.
She's nuts.
She's batshit crazy. Dude, she's like what, 27, and she's had like more plastic surgery than Joan
She
Rivers.
looks really
Okay, so this
She's
tweet,
been in psychiatric lockdown since 2013.
so this tweet had a
10
picture-
years?
That's what it says.
This tweet had a picture underneath it of Joe Biden on the ground, and this is the tweet. I have a hypothetical. If you're building a house and you come to realize your general contractor is a lying piece of shit, the house isn't done. Are you basically forced to stick with him while he fucks you all the way to the finish line, or can you fire them and get somebody to finish the work for them? So who do you think's that thing?
Who started?
However,
Right on answers.
Gut film.
Let's see. Joe Rogan.
Ian Bag.
Oh, that's a good guess.
I have no idea.
Is it James Woods? Is it Dave Portnoy?
That sounds more.
Or is it Don Jr.?
Dave. Portnoy would say that shit.
I was gonna say Wood. Say James Wood.
I'm gonna say Don Jr. I think Wood's way too eloquent to say something like that.
Shit, you haven't seen his tweets?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe, that's why I read it because I couldn't believe he said it.
Right.
I was like, oh, that's kind of off the. Yeah, I mean, he would do that with sports stuff, but I was kind of off the beaten path for political kind of
Right,
statement.
yeah.
So that's why I did it because it probably throw you guys off maybe too. But it's weird when I have my choice. I'm like, well, this
Portnoy, he hates Biden.
I don't really follow him that much.
I used to like him when he did the pizza testing. Like when that thing was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he says one bite, and he usually takes 2 or 3 before he makes his judgment.
Right. Even though he hates Jack, so I can't respect the man anymore.
He loved
Illinois or Racines.
Yeah, the Wells Brothers.
Brothers.
And he said it was like a 6-1 he ate that day, and he said, "Man, this is really good."
Yeah.
You know, he come out, which he, you know. Okay, I got one left. Because it was our first night, so I thought it was a big night. So let me find it real quick.
Made a
here.
bind.
Cuckoo.
Okay, here's the tweet. Nothing sadder than a hot person in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Donald Trump.
That's a good guess. So I'm just gonna go right. I'll get it closer because that's so off the wall. So it's one of the Jeopardy hosts. So
Aaron Rodgers.
was it? So there's the Aaron Rodgers,
No, it's going to be
Mayim Balik, or I can't say their name. How do you say it? But Ken Jennings or Alex Trebek.
It's going to be the girl. I'm guessing the girl.
I'm gonna go Jennings.
Alex is dead,
I'm going
so
to go Blossom. Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be an old tweet, though.
that's true.
I'll take Sheldon's wife.
Okay,
All right, I want to say
Andy Alec.
I want to say Alec.
it was Ken Jennings. That's why they had all these other people in the role for a while because it was so controversial what he said.
How would you say that?
I don't know
It's off
why
the
he
wall.
said that.
Oh, feel bad for the person in the wheelchair.
Right.
Especially when she's
Because they
hot.
can't roll with us American
Hot
thing?
person.
What the fuck? Like they're stuck. Like
Maybe
they're
that's his fetish.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Yeah, I
His
don't know.
wife wanted to
Well, I just watched Jeopardy
Keep
last
pushing-
night, so I was.
push him down the stairs.
And-
They pushed him down the stairs.
And he is a good
Stop
host
pushing.
on there too.
Who can?
Yeah, he's a good host. All right, so I'll save the rest for the next week.
I might have something. But I just forgot. Anyway, what do you got? You got birthdays?
I got one more,
Birthdays.
wait,
Oh, yeah,
maybe
go ahead.
one more thing.
Well, no, let's do the birthdays 2 years after.
Okay.
Can you mark it? Don't forget. Okay. Let's do birthdays. You know, got a belt. You got to make the ding sound.
69.
And we'll start with Glenn. Can start. What do I guess? Birthdays. Okay. Yep. 60.
Okay, and
We're gonna have to listen how our sound came out tonight.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That sounds good.
Huh?
That's nice.
okay, party of 5. Scott Wolf.
Oh,
60. Oh, sorry.
Glenn's first.
you just point
I
out
know.
order. Scott Wolf is older. I'm gonna
I
say
can't see them.
56.
No,
No.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say he's 48.
What did Glenn say?
50.
I think he was older than me.
He's older.
I want
than
to
us.
say my original answer is 60. I can't see, so don't fucking.
No, I'm not just sitting
Okay.
there. Double Nichols.
Oh,
Oh, it's off by 1 year.
Right.
A year.
Mark Cumans.
Who
All
was
right.
that?
Scott Wolf from
Scott Wolf,
Party of
Party of
5.
Oh, the guy we
the
go with to
older-
the football game?
Yeah, Wolfie.
Yeah, Wolfie.
He's 65
I know.
or 62, right?
62.
He's a year younger than
Oh, so he's 74. Okay.
He's dirt plus 1.
Jeff Garland, formerly of
Goldbergs.
White Sox.
Goldberg's.
That show, Jumping Shark Man fired that dude.
Did they keep going on without him?
Yeah, and you know
What's
what?
the point?
The shitty thing about this show, not to stop your
Goldbergs.
birthday, it was a great
Oh.
show. He was a dad, and he did some shit in the show where some woman said one of the workers said something to him. And he told her off, but he called her a few names, and I think he did in the past, so he got fired, and that's fine. Well, it's a short story. The guy wrote this show about his life.
Right. And his, and his
Well, his
dad.
dad didn't die, but he has dad die in the show. You know, I even said I like Jeff Garland, but just bring out the new dad and don't say a word.
Right.
Just change the guy out. Don't like they did with
Like the
Roseanne's daughter or
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh.
Or
Yeah,
Jerry
yeah.
Seinfeld's dad.
Mhm.
Willie Mays Hayes in Major League 2.
Yeah. But so anyway,
Wow,
Jeff
that's-
Garland. I'm sorry, Jeff Garland, and it's
Yeah.
going to be you went. So what's that?
I didn't go.
Yeah, so that's
Oh, it's to start.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff Garland.
He's a comedian too, isn't he?
yeah,
Yeah.
from Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh, he does a lot. He does something stretchy. But
59.
let's see, he's. Oh, he's that old.
He's not that old.
69.
64.
66.
61.
Yeah.
Can't.
He's your age.
He's playing a dad on TV just like a year ago.
Be
You
a
can't.
grandpa.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just saying.
Yeah, Willie's like going to be
Right.
a great grandpa
He ain't
soon.
Al Pacino or Robert De Niro.
They're not.
So, Scott, Pete Wentz.
Oh, you should know this one.
Oh,
yeah, as I
boy.
say, you better.
Yeah, just change
Your
it.
wife's almost closed
You
the
know how
deal
they
with
got
him
the
a couple
name called?
times.
Yeah.
Doesn't she?
Does anybody know why they got the name Fall Out Boy? Anybody?
What's up?
How
No.
do you get Fall Out Boy? No.
How they got the name Fall Out Boy?
No.
Character with the comic book from The Simpsons.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
From. Yeah, it was
Radioactive
Millhouse.
Man and Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's original.
Right. Well, didn't he go on to do Umbrella?
Yeah.
He's part of that, right?
Yeah.
Also, Pete Wentz, I'm on. Man,
Yes.
he's young. Or younger. Let's see.
We are young.
Wolf, was it Wolfgang?
I'm going to say he's 39.
I want to say 33.
Look in your eyes.
What do I say? What do I say?
35.
36.
44.
Oh, he's got a chance with her then.
Okay, how about
Tim?
Stacy Keenan from Step by Step and My Two Dads?
Oh, yeah.
He's
The blonde chick.
Oh. Oh, baby.
55.
get to you, girl.
Remember, Cody always pissed her off?
Is that 55?
I have no idea who this woman
No,
is.
she's our age. Or younger, probably.
I'm 52. 55 is
47.
close.
No, she's younger.
That looked like I was close.
48?
Ding, ding, ding.
So yeah, I
I
gave
told
you
you
that.
she's about our age.
She's my age.
3 years within my
You
age.
got the one right, the other one right.
No, but
Nobody.
I thought I said ding, ding, ding.
just your ears
I
ringing.
just did. I
You're
just
hearing,
did.
you're hearing
I
it
just
tell you
did.
the battery's low.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I thought I said ding, ding, ding.
I just did. Okay, all right.
That was Sean in
Oh,
the shower.
it was Scott giving them 69. All right, who's up?
Glenn Gary, Glenn Ross.
But
Tom Jones. Is
Hey,
that
there,
unusual?
75.
83.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, that's a good
Motherfucker.
guess.
I was at 69. I'm a new guy. He was 80. I was 80.
He's old. He's hung like a giraffe, too.
You're up.
That's
Just
what they said.
stretched out, that's all.
Yeah,
From all the women hanging off of it.
yeah, no kidding. They say he was hung. That was like his big thing, you know.
Yeah, it was his big thing.
Yeah.
He always wore those tight pants. That's why the women
Yeah.
watched it.
Yeah, they could see it's moving around in there.
did you ever see the TikTok mashup with him and System of a Down?
No.
Oh, I gotta find it again. It's fucking awesome.
It's not unusual.
No, it's System of the Down and he's dancing all like
Uh,
it looks like he's moshing and it's fucking great.
it's
Who's it?
Ed's turn.
Yours.
No, you got.
I
Glenn, you
oh,
got-
I
yeah,
did.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
fine. Oh, I can triple up here.
Bill Hader.
Of
Saturday
Saturday
Night
Night
Last
Live.
Man on Earth, right?
Yeah. Mindy Project.
And he's having a last season of a show this year too that I never heard of.
Black
Oh,
Man
Barry.
Hanging, right?
Barry.
Or Barry, yeah,
Yeah.
Barry.
They said that season finale was better than the best they've seen in a while.
Better than Succession?
That was exactly what they referred it to.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say 46 because I'm not sure.
Scott's doing some math.
No, I'm writing a note. Who's the guy?
Bill
Bill
Hader.
Hader.
Bill Hader. What'd you say?
46.
47.
49.
Say it. You got one.
It's
You
not that
got a
old.
number right in between there.
I think he's younger.
52.
45.
I was like saying 48 because you said 46, 47 from
What
that.
was the first one? Did I say 46?
No, he doesn't.
No, I did.
He tells a great story
Oh,
about
I
being a
know,
PA on an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. And
He does. Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah,
the impersonation is great.
He nails
It was
it.
on Conan, wasn't it?
yeah.
That he did
Oh,
it?
and he's done a Dan Patrick.
Yeah.
He does that too. So
Hey,
All
isn't
right.
there a Justified reboot?
Yeah, it's based in
City.
Detroit.
Sin City or something
Yeah,
like that, right?
Justified.
With Timothy Oliphant.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna be in
love
Detroit.
that show.
It's called Justified something. Yeah, Justified. Yeah.
Sorry, I
Bill.
didn't mean to steal that.
That's right.
Sorry.
He's a good actor. He
Justified
actually
Swept.
he actually looks like he could be a tough
Hey,
guy. You know?
Justified swept.
Oh my God.
Me.
Story of the Lakers.
I mean,
Michael Sarah,
from
Juno.
Juno, and
Juno.
Arrested Development.
who was the son of Arrested Development? Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Also, in the one that Jonah Hill went, boop, like laying together on the ground. They're
Oh
best
yeah,
friends.
Superbad.
Yeah,
So
super
bad.
greatest thing ever.
Scott
He's the movie
Pilgrim.
then,
Scott
right?
Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah, no, he's not McLovin.
Yes, that was good.
But that's the same movie.
Scott Pilgrim.
He's not McLovin. He's
Yeah.
not McLovin.
No,
The other
No,
dude
he's
is.
in
a
Scott
tall,
Pilgrim
skinny
versus the
dude.
World though.
Yeah.
That's an
Is he in
underrated movie.
Adventureland too, or something, or there's
Yeah.
a couple of them like that.
Yeah.
Or
So
is that
it's
other
Michael
ugly guy?
Cera, right, Ron?
Yeah, Michael Sarah.
Say he's 43.
39.
41.
42.
35.
Yeah.
Oh God, he
He's
looks
in
like shit.
he's in Molly's Game too. You ever-
Great movie.
Yeah,
Great movie.
yeah, because he's what is he?
Underground poker lady.
Yeah,
Oh, I
In New
Molly
York.
Bloom.
have not
Yeah.
seen it. I've
Great,
seen it
great
come
book
across.
too.
Yeah, great movie. Yeah, watch it.
Player X was his name.
Yeah, it was.
Who's up?
Timmy.
Tim, yeah.
Iggy Azalea.
Oh, the donut
I'm
liquor.
so fancy. Is that song she sings?
Yes, thanks.
Is it? Is he?
Is it?
Iggy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It is.
She's the one that D'Angelo Russell ratted out.
Is she? I don't know.
I think so. She's
She was licking donuts.
32.
28.
Nick Young. She was married to Nick Young, I think.
Oh, yeah.
30.
29.
33.
Wow. I was wondering between you and Glenn.
I know.
You know how
Those are pillows.
All right, who's up?
Glenn Gary comes across.
We got a PTPia.
What?
Dick Vitale.
Oh shit.
Prime time
DTP.
player.
97.
Yeah, baby.
Man, you're awesome, baby.
One-eyed
Dickie V.
Dick.
76.
I'm going back up in the 80s. I'm going to say 82.
83.
80.
84.
Oh, damn it.
Michael J. Fox.
Oh, that's to me. I just watched him on Jeopardy last night, trying to figure out what the hell he was
Did you just
saying.
keep pressing the buzzer?
No, it was a whole category on it.
Please,
It was a
please,
whole.
It's the lights. It's the lights.
please go buzzing in, Mr. Fox. I can't stop.
Jesus Christ. The best,
He'd laugh.
the best
I'm
is
sure he would.
still the South Park where Michael J. Fox plays Zorro. And then you go look at the wall and it's just like lines everywhere. Just squiggly lines. Michael J. Fox, let's see, he was Alex P. Keaton back in the day. I just watched him. It was a whole
Teen
category
Wolf.
about him.
He was
Marty McFly.
What's the drink that Tony likes? What else do you drink?
Manhattan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say he's
Garbage.
60.
So he was pretty old. No, that was from the
He's Marty
80s. I want
McFly.
to say he's 64.
He's gotta be-
59.
57.
62. Kids. 62.
What'd you say? I said
64, I think, or 65, something like
Yeah, he
that.
said 64.
Some of them bitch, Mickey 18.
All right.
Ooh, okay.
Elizabeth Hurley.
Oh, I know.
Who's up?
Jimmy.
I am?
Oh, no. Scotty.
Yeah, you're up. I did Michael J.
Oh, you
Fox.
did? Oh, yeah, because you made a joke about him. Would it go over there on the I mean,
Everybody but Ed.
Who's the guy with Parkinson's now?
who are we talking about now? I got Alzheimer's.
Elizabeth Hurley.
Elizabeth Hurley. She's 57.
She was a good looking lady back in the day.
56.
She still looks good.
Does she?
55.
What was the highest one?
57, I said.
We'll say 58 then.
Ding, ding, ding.
It's close. I knew you guys were right there.
Did I say ding, ding, ding? I just did. Lily Sobieski.
Young.
Oh,
Who is she?
the Slums of Beverly Hills.
Yeah. She's like a thriller movie too. A movie
She was in Orange is the New Black.
but she was on a movie that was a thriller. Like,
Who was
yeah,
she in
was
Orange?
younger.
She was in Orange.
Who? What character?
One of the girls.
The bald black lady.
One of the Dykes, right?
Huh?
One of the Dykes.
You can't say that. It's Pride
She's
Month.
white, obviously.
I know.
She was in But I'm a Cheerleader too. You ever see that movie?
No,
She's got to be young.
Watch that
then.
movie.
it's hilarious.
It's yeah. Yeah.
She looks really young too.
I bet she's got to be young.
But no, she looks like young.
I'm gonna look her up, but not her age.
I might be thinking of the wrong girl then.
To me, she looks like she had a baby face every time.
How do you spell her first name?
Right.
Leela
Lily. Leelee.
Sobieski.
probably comes up. It'll come up, I'm sure.
Images.
Yeah, she looks young.
She was in Orange.
No, I'm thinking of the wrong person.
Do you think Lori Papon?
No.
Oh, no, he's thinking of that other
Great
chick.
Papon?
No.
So who's turn is it?
It's Tim's guess.
While I'm young.
42.
You didn't say ding ding ding. Just
Oh, thank you. What'd you say?
42.
She's pretty.
What'd you say?
Boy, is she pretty.
45.
Say 38.
What was everybody's guesses? I'm sorry.
Here's another shot.
Oh, what was she?
She was on a thriller movie.
It says Headhunters Horror House.
No.
Let's.
I was thinking of Tasha Leone.
How old?
Oh,
did
yeah,
you say,
she's
Tim?
our age.
How old did you say?
I said 42.
And you said what, Glenn?
45.
I'm gonna say 40.
She is 41.
Ah,
All right.
You sure?
She's in a horror movie?
Well, I just looked her up IMDb, and her birthday is June 10th, 1983. That would make her 40.
I know it's for the week. This week birthdays.
83 to 2020.
So I'm doing
would
it
have
for
been
the
40.
week. What would have been this week?
okay. We'll go with
So
it.
She won't be 41 until 2024. So you're doing like this year?
no, it's 41.
It's
June
hey,
10th.
he went to school in Michigan.
What is it?
Math.
Oh, who got?
Yeah,
I guess
you're
40.
right. 41
Yeah, you 41. Whatever. Yeah.
So how old is she?
by a week.
Oh, she's 41.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In a week.
It's a week. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm giving him shit.
Scott Cervase.
The baseball player,
Yes.
the catcher, ex-Cub,
Yes. Service.
and the Seattle
the
manager, Mary.
Seattle.
And he was born in La Crosse.
Another Wisconsin guy. That,
What year?
Let me see here.
I was
Ding,
gonna say,
ding,
maybe I played against them.
Who's up? I think it's Glenn actually.
I think it's Glenn.
Tim
Yeah, yeah.
said Lila Mussolini.
31.
Lee Mussolini.
What did you say, Glenn? I'm sorry.
He said-
31.
he said
I don't even know who
31.
he is.
Scott Service. I'll say
Service.
he's
Scott Service.
52.
I don't know. When did he play? A while ago?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say he's 59.
I think he's 48.
56.
Yeah.
Robert Kraft.
Oh, Robert Kraft
Andy J.
of the blowjob crafts.
I forgot about that.
I'm gonna say 71. Oh,
It's me.
Mm-hmm.
69.
You needed those points.
Nope, not of mine. I know he's
78.
He's 70 something. I know it is.
73.
82.
Oh wow.
Oh,
All
jeez.
right.
So what you're saying is 35 years from now, there's going to be getting hand jobs at the local nail salon
You're not getting them now. Why would you get them then?
because I'll have money put away by then.
He'll own it.
Yeah.
Oh,
His paint shop
They
will
also
be
on
up
I love you.
front.
I love you. Short time.
Bjorn Borg.
Oh,
Who's up?
Ed.
I don't know.
Bjorn Borg.
Bjorn Borg.
Oh my God.
No, it should be Scott, Jim. Because I guessed first on the baseball player.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you're up.
Who was it?
Bjorn Borg.
Bjorn
German.
Borg. I'm gonna say 69.
Keep going for it.
63.
You lose points if you say
Minus
that.
one.
What'd you say?
63.
No.
Jimmy Buckets.
68.
I still want my answer back.
67.
Ding, ding, ding.
He
wasn't
just
that
keeps
far.
riding everybody else's coattails.
I wasn't that far
Yeah,
off.
That's
You
a,
laugh
Well,
at
I
me?
figured you got to be
fire.
about 20 years old, and then you
How many
guys
you
stood
got?
out right in that area.
He's got
So
4.
What's
I'm on fire
What's the
tonight.
69 get you? If
2.
you're right.
Minus
Double.
1 plus 2 if you get it right.
Allen Iverson.
69.
Practice.
AI.
69.
Practice.
Like 10 cup now. I was just saying that.
Yeah.
I think you're up.
I know. I'm thinking
Way underrated.
10 cup.
No, Iverson.
Oh.
He's a good
49.
player.
No. 42.
I'll say 48.
Ding, 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 ding.
Is that
Yeah.
Keep my fucking math wrong in the head because he fucked me up with June 10th.
I almost
40.
went, I almost went 50 on that one. I'm like,
I know he's not 50 yet.
Anna Kournikova.
oh, I should know that one. Bonerville.
Right.
A lot of
I'm up.
stiff socks in
No,
that room.
Glenn's up.
Glenn, I'm going to ride his
Speaking of
coattail.
Bonerville, Glenn's up.
44.
What'd you say?
Glenn's up.
God, I probably in my
Thanks.
life ruined like 6 pairs of socks because of her.
Say 39.
38.
I want to say she's 47.
What'd you say?
44.
42. All right. Keegan Bradley.
I don't know what that is.
Golfer.
My favorite golfer. Hyper as fuck.
I know.
Oh,
Okay.
31.
38.
I don't know who he is.
Currently on the tour.
35.
Yeah.
Miami's
No,
playing.
damn it.
36.
37.
Oh.
Troy Vincent.
Ooh.
Ex-Badger.
NFL player union rep, right?
Yeah.
President.
President. Former Jet.
And
Yeah.
Dolphin.
Was he Dolphin?
He drafted by the Dolphins, I thought.
Like, good, but I
Troy
don't
Vincent,
know.
I think, yeah.
Whatever Spoelstra did seems to be working.
Glenn's turn, right?
No.
Scottster.
Who that?
Troy Vincent.
Oh, it's me. 51.
50.
52.
I'm gonna say 57.
53.
Damn, I
Should've
should
went
have
up
one
on
more.
me. Yeah.
Man, I thought it was older though.
Dave Parker.
Tim's up.
Oh, used to
Yeah.
swing. Used to swing the sledgehammer.
That's right, yeah.
Played
Number
for the
23.
Pirates, played for the Reds.
Number
played-
23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is 71.
69.
Oh, I was gonna be pissed that was it. All my work I put in today.
These lights are fucking driving me nuts now.
Who's up? Me?
I guess 68.
Oh, I was 67.
Yeah, I said 69.
I'm gonna say 68.
72.
Oh,
What-
71.
71.
And this last one here for 6 points, which would beat Ed.
I need him.
Udonis Haslem.
Of the Miami Hurricanes.
Who up?
I'm up.
Right.
Were you up? You go ahead.
Is he currently playing?
In this series right here.
26.
35.
43.
Ding, ding, ding.
He's that old.
Fucker, I just. God damn it!
But Ed still
And I
wins.
got because I had -3. I couldn't even win.
You knew that one, huh?
I knew it. Yeah, I
Should
knew
have made
it.
it for 9.
I just saw it like I've seen the whole playoffs. He's gonna be this old. Like you keep seeing it like every time you turn on the sun. It's 43.
I knew he was old.
But
didn't think
I
he's
guess
that
I
old.
misled you when I said he's playing. I didn't mean to do it, but I'm like, well, he's playing, but he's on the bench.
20-year bet.
Rick, if you're listening, we need you back. Basketball season, I know shit.
Rick's eating crepes and ice cream right now.
In Mexico.
What'd you have? Your little note.
Oh, so Eric always talked about like retreads in the NBA. So really
Is
interesting
that the- I
article.
don't think you can use that word anymore in this woke society.
I'm sorry. Coaches that get multiple chances even though they're jackasses.
Oh, okay.
So this has to do with the NHL. And I came across an article today about how the Columbus Blue Jackets hate their coach or hate their players. They hired Mike Babcock today as their head coach.
Oh, did they?
Yes.
Jesus. Yeah, he's never had a team before, has he?
Yeah.
How many is that? How many is it for him now? Because I mean, he had the Red Wings for a while.
Right.
He went to
Anaheim
Maple
before
Leafs.
Maple Leafs.
Maple Leafs, he went there.
Right.
He was St. Louis too. I'm gonna look it up. That's
That
The
guy.
Dallas. Right. He was at Dallas too.
I'm gonna look it up real quick here.
So I just think the NHL just can't.
They're the worst.
They're the worst. Yeah. Because they're talking Quinville's looking for a job again.
Yeah, they're gonna get back in the good graces of
Yeah.
the NHL.
Right. So if Babcock can get another job, Quinville will.
It says. I mean, it says right off the bat. It says Maple Leafs and Red Wings, but I thought somebody before that too.
Buffalo? Did he go to Buffalo? No, he was.
Mighty Ducks. I said that.
Anaheim, that was no,
I
yeah.
I said that one right away. The Red Wings, he won a cup. The Maple Leafs. Yeah, that's only 3. So we did get them all. What a retread. Anything else? What's going on with these lights, man? I think that's the elephant in the room right now.
Almost had it.
Oh.
If I start convulsing, Ed doesn't give me CPR.
Is that the one with the butthole?
Exactly. Don't fucking touch me.
So, you got anything? NBA, anything else?
Yeah, I got.
Go ahead. Yep, go ahead.
Did you guys see on that soccer tournament? There was a girls. I think it was a 7-on-7 soccer tournament. So they had a bunch of like former pros and that had teams in there, and so I actually had this as a tweet before. So Wexham AFC had a team in there. So it's 7-on-7. Former, current, and guest players. They demolished a team of former U.S. women's players, 12-0. Outshot them 39-5.
Women's team?
Yeah,
Women's team.
but women's top players, and this is Wexham, which is a 4th level guys, So, but anyways, there's actually a tweet where the coach said beforehand. She said, "Oh yeah," she goes, "We're super proud. Hopefully, we prove to anybody just to go for it, just live. What's the worst that can happen? We can lose 16-0 to Wexham. They lost 12-0. So we don't care. We're living. We're being bold and we're being brave. Here we have 2 amazing products that American soccer fans are getting behind. It's a ton of fun. It brought us all together," which it was, but they got their ass handed to them in that tournament. So I guess they lost 2 games and didn't score a goal.
Oh, it's pretty lights for the last 5 minutes of the show.
I like party lights.
I do too. So I do want to talk. Oh, when he gets back though, you got anything else, Tim? Glenn or anything?
I got nothing.
Oh, I always have shit.
Other than Jimmy Butler possibly selling his coffee company, making almost $1 billion.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jimmy Buckets.
Oh, I also did for Pride Month. I found out I'm demisexual, so I'm actually on the flag. You guys know what that one is?
No.
Really like Demi Moore.
I do, but it has nothing to do with this. It's the feeling of sexual attraction towards another person only after you establish an emotional bond with that person. So that means you like hang out with somebody, you like them a lot, and then you bang them. So I'm demisexual.
Nice.
So put me on the flag. I'm on there somewhere. I don't know which color on there. Probably the pink one or the blue one. I don't know.
Demisexual, huh?
Yeah.
What next for you, Ed?
I don't know, but to me that sounded like I thought that was every relationship except like when you get a hooker, because you really aren't in love with them when you meet a hooker. So, did you guys see?
Yeah, I saw it in the show. That was an old photo shoot of it. They showed it on it somewhere. Yeah.
The Rams defensive coordinator Raheem Morris helped out when the kid drowned, a 3-year-old had drowned.
Oh,
Yeah, he didn't actually do the CPR, but he grabbed the he knew to go grab the AFib machine and brought it in, and come running back with it.
Okay.
So he said his training, the NFL trained these guys how to do this stuff.
Nice.
He said it helped, but I think there was a guy that might have been like a doctor or something. He actually did the CPR, but Raheem was helping right there with him and knew what to do. So he said that's a good thing that the NFL taught them that.
I did want to bring up one thing for the end. The Ted Lasso finale was this past week. If you watched the show, it was a very good finale. It was I liked it a lot. I enjoyed it immensely. Have you watched it, Willie?
I have not yet.
Okay. Glenn, you watched it.
Like a little off.
Glenn, you watched it, right?
I did, yes.
Did anybody else watch that show or watch the finale?
No, never saw it.
It was very good.
Leave.
Good ending. A lot of good cameos in it from past characters and things
Yeah, I'm
like
looking
that.
forward to that. You
It-
were
it-
telling us
it-
about the other night.
It was kind of cool. So a good finale. I liked how it ended. So I don't want to say too much if people haven't watched it. So
No, I have not.
check it out. We can talk about it. Maybe we'll maybe talk about it in the future. But yeah, that was the last thing I wanted to bring up.
I did watch Air.
Yeah.
Very good.
I watched it
You like
last
it?
week. It was very good.
Has everybody seen Air here?
I can't
I
wait
did
till
not
the
watch
No, I have not.
hey soundtrack. You're right.
Yeah,
soundtrack.
Soundtrack was legit too. Yeah.
Very good.
You can stream it. They don't release.
It's on Prime.
They don't, no, I'm saying the soundtracks. They don't really sell
they don't
CDs anymore.
So I don't know. So
Will was going to get the 8-track, but
right.
It was. Yeah.
cha-chunk, 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 cha-chunk.
Click, click.
So is that all everybody's got tonight?
Yeah, you had one more thing too, and you said you were gonna bring up about Terry Stotts being hired, Joe Missoula, how it was good for the Bucks, an experienced coach.
I was?
Yeah.
I forgot. I like Stotts. I just said it was good.
No, but you're gonna bring something else up too.
I'll remember as soon as we're done here, and I'll say, oh.
Right.
So, closing thoughts then? Ed, closing thoughts?
Yeah, my nephew Joey graduated a couple days ago. I heard they had a party. That's what I heard. There's a rumor.
Guys showed up and ruined
So they
it.
got smart, didn't invite you.
Some creepy old guys showed up and ruined it, but
Chased away the only girl at the party.
we did too. And so him and his buddy Alex, they're pretty close friends. They're very good academically and got good test scores. And when they went up and walked across, somebody screamed out, "Academic weapons!"
Is that right?
So it was pretty funny. They didn't get much cheering other than that, though.
Really?
Yeah, so
Hard to believe.
no, you should see where the cheering comes from. It's pretty crazy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Were you there, Ed?
No, I was not.
Miami steals a game.
We did.
I got one more thing to talk about.
Yeah, go ahead.
And
Jimmy Buckets,
You guys know. Pleasant Prairie,
Kenosha.
you're Kenosha. What's with this fucking plane doing loop-de-loops all the time? It's been going on for years now. You know which guy I'm talking about? Have you heard this thing?
Huh.
You got to listen, especially in the mornings. This guy flies in from Chicago Executive Airport. He flies down to the lakefront down here, and then he... So I'm sitting in the hot tub, and I've been hearing this for years. Now it's coming up on all these stupid, what's that? The app where you hang,
Twitter.
the local app,
Twitter.
Oh, the Kenosha
neighborhood
County,
app, or
County, the
what's the neighborhood app?
scanner or the
West of the Eye.
The ring.
No, just the app like where everybody talks about getting jobs and stuff on there, and it's
Yeah,
a
I can't
local
remember
app.
the name of it, but I know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
Neighborhood-
Next door.
Next door,
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
one.
Yeah, next door.
People are all over on it. It's like we've been hearing it for years, but I'm sitting in the hot tub the other morning. It's like relaxing. The birds are chirping. Non-fucking
These
stop.
days you're gonna hear.
So look in the next door app. I'm gonna grab a bottle of vodka and a couple Mountain Dews. I'm going down there to watch the goddamn guy burn.
I've never heard
I'm
of
not joking.
Never
I'm
heard of.
so- You gotta listen. You'll
Maybe
hear
it was Snoopy.
Oh,
The
that's
Red
what
Baron.
that's about with the truth of it. It's that bad.
There's one out of Kenosha Airport that fly over to my parents' house too. They do the same thing. Stop playing, practicing.
It's a stunt plane. This guy.
It's air show season. That's why.
Well, no, this guy does it all. He does it all winter and everything. You just don't hear it as much in the winter because you're not out. Yeah. So
Tell me
it's
what I
somewhere like out by.
I said, don't tell me what I am.
So yeah, I just want to bring that up just so everybody's mad at the same asshole that I am.
I will look for him.
Listen.
Just gotta look up.
Ed's buddy.
No.
Glenn?
Peace.
Willie?
What are we talking about?
The more ringing in his ear.
What?
Ding, ding.
Did I clap?
Anything?
Yeah, I'm looking for a good week here. We got to start bags tomorrow, and then we got golf. You're not going to be there. Are you getting subs or no?
I think they're going to get them.
Are they okay?
Chad.
Chad and Ryan.
Yeah.
Okay. So
What-
but
Oh, go ahead.
yeah. So yeah, I'm looking for a good weekend. Oh, and my just found out tonight, my niece got engaged.
Oh,
Darren's daughter.
it's wedding season.
April. She got engaged.
They can say Sean's pregnant.
one of our buddies from fantasy leagues in wiffle ball in the past got married this weekend,
Mhm.
and
Mike, shake your bonbon.
yeah,
And his brother moved to California.
Yes, he did. San Diego. San Diego.
you know what? The last wedding. I mean, I've been to a lot of weddings. I'm sure you guys all have. I
I've been
remember
two for sure.
the
Yeah,
last
I've been to
wedding.
I've been to
Just Clayton's.
Yeah. been to Matt Moore's first wedding.
No, but oh Jesus, that one was bad too. No. Last wedding I cried at. I remember which one I cried at. Do you guys remember which?
My own.
Yeah, probably.
No, just every year afterwards when you think about
Yeah.
what you committed to.
No, the one I cried.
No. I love my wife. Knock it off, guys. Don't put words in my mouth or other
Or
things.
bananas.
Or bananas. Or a bunch of chocolate peanuts on it. That's fine.
No, last time I cried at a wedding is when Dorothy married Leslie Nielsen on Golden Girls.
Okay.
That's how that show ended, pretty much. It's sad.
Jump the shark.
He's like, quit calling me Shirley, and I do.
I don't get it.
Tim.
I'm just looking forward to bags tomorrow and seeing Naked John.
That's right.
Yeah, so they're so fifth year playing bags.
I think it's like 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
So first day that we played, there was a team that lost a bet, and they had wear Speedos for the whole season. Well, they liked it so much they had to stop wearing them. So it's always a tradition that point out Naked John, put it on Facebook and Instagram. So I've already had people asking like when.
And he tried to tuck his tag in one time.
That was you, Will.
You tucked his tag in.
Yeah. All we heard was ding, 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 ding.
Weirdo. And the tag was in the front.
Right.
Reason number one, I don't play on Mondays. I play on
Right.
Wednesdays.
Right. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Wednesdays, you have to have pants. It's right in the bylaws.
So looking forward to that. Looking forward to destroying my liver for the next 3 days.
Did
for
you
you.
start today?
Where are we going Wednesday night?
You're not going to be there, but I think it's Charlie's.
Charlie's, I think, is the one thing.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll get a big star right before.
So yeah, good show tonight, guys. I got no closing thoughts.
Thanks for the new toys. You know, we got these
Yeah.
wireless mics.
Yeah. Hopefully we can make it more.
And my epilepsy's starting to kick in.
Right.
I'll have to get the lights fixed by next week. I don't know why I don't know. At least they're better like this when they're all dark. I think it's not as bad. I think they're bright. They're going to look dark. I think it's just weird.
You know, it's great on Facebook too.
It does. It looks like a party.
Right.
Willie looks like looks like the Crypt Keeper. Anyhow, hey now, Yahtzee. So once again, guys, have a good week. We have the Basement Benchwarmers podcast for Ed, Glenn, Willie, Tim, and myself. Everybody have a good week.
So we should.
Okay, everybody wave. I can't see a second.